for, there we go. There we go. Now, I'm going to test it. I got to test it. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Of course, I don't have a co-host that can talk for me while I'm doing that. Which camera is hot? Is it that one? It's that one. All right. Hi, camera. All right, there we go. That's probably someone texting me saying, hey, your volume doesn't work. I fixed it already, people. What is up? Happy Dong Day, everybody. Yeah, I get it. I know. Bernie already caught it. Okay, happy Dong Day, everyone. Yeah, show was funny today. Butt Nuts, Pool Dork, and that bacon guy are doing their show in a little over 2 hours. So I figured I'm bored. I want to talk. I got the Zoom going. If you want to zoom in here, I got to tell Bernie, I fixed it. Thanks for letting me know. There we go. I had no sound to start. There I am. Look at that. It's working. What's up? Let me hear myself talk. For letting me. Yep, there I am. Whoa! I just hit the shrink the chair button. Okay, so everybody, yeah, I had to work today. I'm sure everybody had to work today, unless you have one of those jobs that you're off Thursdays. But tomorrow, y'all, a lot of you are getting it off. And of course, the second and if you watch any of the shows, you're going to know the story. I'll make it quick. The second he said, here's the announcement. The Smack Off 29 is going to be June 30th. I was like, fuck, I have to work. I cannot take the Friday before 4th of July off. Nobody in my company can. It's a big toilet paper day. No, any day where we have a day where we close, the week before and the week of, we have to spend our entire existence making up that one day that we close, because even if we opened, all our customers would be closed. So it'd make no sense to drive around. So I immediately said, well, there goes the pre-show that we did last year. Wells and I. Wells in the 720. Because he's what? Because he's... Otherwise, he'd be the 360. So I'm like, and we had a lot of people. Hell, Garrett Ridd even showed up to watch. We had a lot of people. That was a popular show. Get everyone all riled up like the opener comedian. And yeah, so no pre-show because at 9 o'clock my time, I will be at work. And I'm sure they don't want me setting up my studio at work and doing a show for 3 hours. I am going to try my damnedest. I'm taking a change of clothes with me. Luckily, I work out among the city of Portland and whereabouts. I'm going to take a change of clothes. I'm going to try to get to our PDX watch party at Northwest Growlers. So if you live in the PDX, get to Northwest Growlers. I'm going to try to make it, gosh, if I can get 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I would consider that a wonderful win. It just depends on how busy I am tomorrow. I hope my customers don't call and bother me because I want to go to the watch party. I want to meet some of these people. I think Amber might be there. I don't know if James is going to be there or not. Of course, he's calling in. Hey, Bernie, DM me. Is my audio going out? I see there's viewers out there. By the way, if you're chatting in Zoom, I cannot see it. I guess I could if I logged in. Wait, I found a way to do that. Oh, if I go to my Periscope page, I can see the Zoom chat. Ooh, let's try that. Let's see, Periscope. I did that for a test DJ Haunted Horse show. Let's try this right now, shall we? Of course, I got to mute it. Otherwise, you guys will hear a big old echo. Oh, come on. All right, so let me mute. All right. Oh, wow, I see 4 of you. So I can see people. Whoop, mute. I see. Okay, there we go. So I can see. So if you chat in Zoom, I will see it. Because Periscope is coming back. If you didn't know, big old Blabbermouth 12 has been talking about forever. So there we go. Let me see if I can put that on the screen. The Zoom chat. I did it for a show. Let me see here. You know, we will try this. How do I capture that? I go to boy, this is entertaining. Watching me try to troubleshoot. Let's see. I think that's a Windows capture. Let's see. Let's see if I can capture that. Oh, I'm probably going to give away one of my passwords by picking the wrong screen. Hold on. That's not. That is the screen I want. Look at that. Look at that. Of course, there I am on Periscope. But where's the chat? Why is it not showing the chat? It's cutting it off. Because I'm not showing the chat. Let's see. Let's go. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There it is. Oh, look at that. All right. Now, how do I condense that down? All right. There we go. This is a mess. There we go. There's the Zoom chat. But you guys won't be able to see it on a phone. It's so small. That's what she said. Anyway. Yeah, that ain't going to work. I'm not happy with that. All right. Well, if you guys chat in Zoom, go to Twitch and YouTube. Make it easy on everybody. And then it shows up on the screen right there. You guys are all like, hey, what's up? What's up, Outdoors? Woo! And the other thing I got to get is so if you want to come in here on Zoom, DM me on Twitter. I'm watching. And I got to pull up participants so that I can see anyone that tries to get in. There we go. Look at that. All right. So I can now see if you chat in Zoom. I will see it. Okay. So I'm going to try to make it to the watch party tomorrow. And represent. I have not talked to Wells. Of course, he was gone for 13 days looking at seals having sex with each other. So I'm going to send him a message right now. Wells. Wait, texting. Wells, where are you at? You just texted me a second. Well, not a second ago, a day ago. Parody Larry's texted me recently. Polly, where's that text from fucking Wells? Anyway, he sent me a text saying he was okay. Hey, Wells, are you going to the watch party tomorrow? All right. What else is new? What Giants are going to play here? Oh, they're playing. See, Giants, Toronto. They beat us yesterday. We beat game one. We beat them 0-0. Let's go down your Major League scores because that's interesting. Marlins, Red Sox 0-0. Giants, Blue Jays 0-0. Brewers, Mets 0-0. Astros, Cardinals 0-0. There's no scoring. Everyone's scoring less than Caleb in Green Bay. Anyway, tomorrow, smack off. Dong Day was today. I'm not going to lie. I think today will end up being the better day in the jungle. I'm not going to lie. Today was hilarious. Oh, wait. What? We got chat. Tiffany. Tiffany, are you going to that watch party in SoCal? What's up? What's up? It's 4 o'clock. The game's all just started, silly. Oh, did they? Yeah, but I had to set it all up for they're scoring about as much as Caleb in Green Bay does. I mean, that was a beautiful, beautiful line. I can be in the smack off. Is it too late to get an entry card? A golden ticket. I got a golden ticket. I don't have that drop, but I do have this one. I guess you can't get if you've never gotten one in the first place. You can't take away what you never got, or you cannot lose what you have never gotten. Yeah, so Tiffany, are you going to the watch party? They got people flying in from Virginia. Surely you are going, unless you're in Korea. Hey, Bird Dog, where are you at? I know you're lurking out there. By the way, if you guys chat on Twitter, I am watching the screen. Let's go to, look, you can see my, you can see the fact that I am not lying if we go to the Jim in Indiana mobile cam. Hey, it's Jim in Indiana. That's where the chat would be. if you were chatting on Twitter, it would go right down there. And then I would see it and I would respond on the Jim in Indiana cam. There you go. Jim in Indiana, everyone. What'd you think about that, kids? I agree. All right. Schmacky Copper's mono sound out of the left channel only. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you watching on Twitter or Twitch? Where are you Wait, I can figure that out. You're on Twitch because it tells me. Left channel only, really? Wait. No, I'm not. I can't speak because of my voice surgery. Okay. I'd have you zoom in and tell me what voice surgery is, but something tells me that that is not physically possible at the moment because Twitch, yeah. What's a voice surgery? I know like singers that get the little they get a bump on their vocal cords because they use their singing voice so much, and then they have to go in and like recut the vocal cords. Hopefully that is something that will put you back to the way you want to be and not permanently. Hopefully you're not going to be, who is the guy in Idaho? Droid, Jim Rome, I'm calling from Idaho. Can't think of his name. Endoscopic procedure for the vocal folds. That's why I went to Korea. Ah, okay, interesting. Endoscopic. I've had many endoscopies, but they go past the vocal cords and they jack them all up for about 5 days and go down into the stomach for mine and then cut my stomach up because I got all this crap growing in there that's not supposed to be in there. What was that? Was that Greg in Sun Valley? Is it Greg? Greg in Sun Valley, Jim Rome, I'm calling to represent the voiceless people in the smack off. No talking for 56 days. I mean, I would, if that was me, I would have to prefer death over that. How could I not talk? I can't talk for 56. I cannot not talk, double negative, for 56 minutes. I can't imagine 56 days, no talking. There was an episode of the Brady Bunch where Cindy had mumps and she wasn't supposed to talk. And her mom's like, Cindy. And then Carol Brady found out she had mumps and they couldn't talk. And they kept answering the phone when the dad called because he was setting them up. And he's like, stop talking. Tyler Oshkosh is in. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? This is the Impromptu Dong Day show. It is Dong Day. Why is this drop so far away? Dong Day. It's, or as Jim would say, Smack Off Eve. Is there anything lamer than that? Dong Day is so much better than Smack Off Eve. Lorelei, 10 a.m. Yes, I heard Dave. Here's my impression of Dave calling in to talk about the watch party. Jim, tomorrow the watch party is going to be, instead of 10:30, it's going to be at 10 a.m. Because the clones like to line out in the parking lot. We're going to have a really good time again. I'm changing my pick. I picked Jeff in West Virginia or Virginia, but now I'm going to pick either Caleb or Benny. Anyway, it's all good, Dave. Don't send me hate mail. If you're going to call in, you're going to have to take the heat. Anyway, he did drop a lot of ums. Hey, I won't call. I'm too nervous. So kudos to anyone that calls and falls on their ass. I'm too chicken to even call. In Green Bay, ready to go. Oh, so you're already over to Green Bay from Oshkosh. How far is that for you? Like an hour? By the way, Tyler, if you want to zoom in, DM me. I'll send you a link. I got Zoom up and running. Look, I'll show you the difference. Right here, right here, right here, right here. So there's the front camera. And there's the Zoom camera. I am ready to go. Anyone that wants to come in, the Zoom is up and running. I'll send you a link as I get the hiccups. Yeah. Today was such a good show. I'm not kidding. I wish he would. I don't know. What's funny is the sports segments on the Jim Rome show bore me so much. I like the clones. I like the jungle. I like us goofing on each other. At least he has gotten rid of 3 guests and gotten down to 2. Because when there was a 4-hour show with 3 guests, that was cool. But when he had 3 guests for 3 hours, that sucked. Especially the last segment of the show when it's like really funny. And then he's like, okay, yeah, we're having a great time. Everyone's cracking up. Let's bring in the coach for the AA program in Syria, Afghanistan. You like that? I mixed up 2 countries. The AA coach for Alaska, that little town of 50 people. We're going to talk to that guy and just pull all the life out of the show for the last segment. I know you guys are having fun, but this boring guy that I'm going to talk to for 20 minutes is going to be amazing. He's going to talk about the moose that he shot right before practice. It's going to be awesome. The interviews are the most boring part of the show. Yes. They suck. I'd say less than 5%, 3%, less than 3% of the interviews are something I want to hear. And usually it's very, who's sending me links? Who's posting links in the, what am I, anyway, let me finish my thought. And I don't know if I want to click on one of your links, Tyler. Probably get a virus. Less than 3% of the interviews are interviews I want to hear. And usually that's only because he's interviewing someone from a team I root for, like Damian Lillard. Okay, I'll listen to that. But everyone else that doesn't like the Trailblazers doesn't give a shit about Damian Lillard, unless they are trying to trade for him, like Miami or whatever. But, Joe Montana, huge, But most of these guys, you know what? I call the interviews, I call them bathroom breaks. Because he goes to an interview, I'm like, oh, now I can go to the bathroom, turn the show off. Or, in my case, I can actually make a customer call and do, my job when there's an interview going on. I can't stand the interviews. All right. Yes, I agree. They are the most boring part of the show. No, just do it from the hotel. Tyler, DM me. I'm clicking on this link that Tyler sent me. I'll put this up on the screen. I saw this earlier, so this is not. How do I expand that? Boing. Dong day. On Twitter, how do you click? No, I don't want that. All right, let me go to my other screen. So there we go. This is the way he sent me a link to. It says, Lorelei Inn, happy Dong Day, clones. Just over 24 hours until Smack Off 29. We were opening early at 10:30, but seeing as Oshkosh Tyler. Whoa, Dave tagged you? Can I touch you, Tyler? You're famous. Seeing as Oshkosh Tyler and Yelwad, I don't know who Yelwad is, will probably be in the parking lot by 9:45. We're now opening the door at 10 a.m. Jim Rome can't wait. All that means is now instead of being in the parking lot at 9:45, you're going to be in the parking lot at 9:15. He's not helping anybody. You're just going to get there earlier. I'm surprised you're not camping in the parking lot. Get an RV, borrow 12 Woods RV and just put it in the Lorelei parking lot and be like, hey, Dave, when you close down tonight at 2 o'clock, we're just going to stay outside. Jim retweeted it. Oh, is that what you were showing me? That's cool. All right. He never gets Joe Montana or someone like that. It's always some boring college football thing. No, he gets Joe Montana, but usually it's Radio Row when Joe's promoting something. But you're right. If it's a regular show during the regular year, it's like, coach of the girls golfing West Virginia team. They made it to the girls golfing March Madness finals or something. Talk about that putt Jenny had on 17. That got you guys into the girls golfing NCAA championship world finals. What about that putt? Well, Jim, she lined it up really well. And you know what? She took a moment and thought about, what should I do? And then she put down the putter again, and she sunk the 2-footer. And that sent us on to the NCAA Final World Championship Golf playoff. And we're really excited. We're thinking that we have a chance to get the trophy, and we'll find out next week, Jim. Thank you very much, Coach. Yes, snooze fest. This is what the interview sounds like. We got an interview today with crickets, and I don't mind. I don't want to bite the hand that feeds. I love the Jim Rome Show. If it was the Haunted Horse Show, as you can tell, you don't see me having interviews. Now, 12wood does, but, I tried to talk him out of it, but, he wants to interview people. I'm like, okay, whatever you want, 12wood. Yeah, but at least he gets people that are interesting. Yeah, I don't like the Division II coach in Appalachia State ping pong championship. Get Kevin Durant, Andrew Bogut, Steve Elkington, or Evel Knievel, or someone funny like that, says Tiffany. Yeah, get those people. Not Evel Knievel anymore. I think I have that drop. There we go.
You know who the hell I am? You know who the hell I am?
Yeah, you're dead. That's who you are. Yeah, Evil was awesome. Yep. What else is going on? By the way, those of you... someone has been... Hey, Margot's been chatting on Twitter. Take more calls. Margot is chatting on Twitter. Let's go to the Jim in Indiana cam so I can prove it. All right, hold up. Hey, everyone, Jim in Indiana here. Hey, this is the Periscope, and if you chat on Twitter, this is where the chat will go. It won't show up on the screen to the left, but it will show up, and we will acknowledge you for tweeting out the show on Twitter. Thank you very much. Jim in Indiana out. All right, thanks, Jim in Indiana, our mobile correspondent from Tornado Alley. All right. Yeah, Margot, I see you. Take more calls. Hey, DM me and I will get you in the Zoom. You don't have to show up. VD Virus. How long ago was that? I wasn't paying attention to this. 5 minutes ago. What was I talking about 5 minutes ago? About VD. Was I? VD and the fee? How many of those guys that got in at the last minute today are actually going to get on the show? I'd say none. Jeff probably will because he's smart enough to know he's got to call like before the show starts. If you're not in hour one, that Craig guy or whatever, Jeff, didn't he hand out one more? Anyway, even James has got to get on in the first hour because James is not gonna bounce Brad, Left, Rick. Wait. More chat. Tyler and a virus. Hey, Tyler and a virus. What's up, Tyler and a virus? That's from Margot. Anyway. By the way, who here has tomorrow off? Tiffany does, because Tiffany can't talk. Tyler does, because he's going to be at the Lorelei at like 4 a.m. Margot, you got to work tomorrow? I do. And I'm pissed. Pissed. I cannot get the day off. I will get fired. 23 years of employment. You take Friday off, you're fired.
Are you nuts?
Anyway. What else? So tomorrow, let's see. I'm not gonna jump on butt nuts. What did Jim call that show? Butt nuts, pool dork, and that bacon guy. They got their show in 2 hours. 2 hours. Nope. Good. Margot. We're gonna go to work. You know what? I'm telling you right now, I will be at work physically. Mentally, I will not be there. Mentally, I'm going to be finding every way I can to get out of doing said work. I'm going to try to get to that watch party. I think I'm going to make it too. I think I can get there for about at least 30 minutes, if not more. And I probably will catch 2/3 of the show live and then have to catch the third I miss later. Of course, we got Woodscopes tomorrow night at 8. So I need to hear the whole show so that, I can comment on it. Give my opinion on who I think should have really won. I got a question. Smack off. What percentage, we'll do a percentage, of calls are actually really awesome? Actually, I'm going to give a number, not a percentage. Because how many people get through? I forget. I'd say there's like 3 to 5 calls I really think are like good. And I'd say the majority are kind of boring. It's just my opinion. But I mean, I've heard so many smack offs that I like different. I don't like the same stuff. So anyway, but yeah, I'd say 3 or 5 calls are worth listening to. And there's going to be a lot of boring calls, especially those old dudes that just bark about, get off my lawn. Remember when the smack off used to be good and now it's much blah, blah, talking about potty and pee pee and poo poo. And it's like, oh God, yes. I remember the days of Terrence and all that, but gosh, they're still funny now. 4 calls. Yeah. Tiffany says 4. Remember that time he got Robert Plant on for an interview? Yes, I do remember that. And then the guy got invited backstage and he's like, no, I'm good. Jeez. If Robert Plant's invited me backstage, and like, for example, tomorrow, I'm not allowed to have the day off. I'm going to get fired if I can go backstage and talk to Robert Plant at the end of a concert. That is worth losing your job over. Because you know what? I can find another job, but I can never have that opportunity again. And that dude just blew it off. I want to hear Terrence finish the Hey, Mr. J. Stu song. Yeah, he only went 1 verse. And it was hilarious. Oh, someone's giving me hearts. Margot's giving me hearts over on, of course you can't see him. Margot, I see the hearts. Here, do some hearts for the, I'll get Jim and Indiana back. Hey, Jim and Indiana, I see Margot is giving the show some hearts. Heart emojis. If she does it again, we're going to go right to the screen where the heart emojis are. Of course, now she's not doing it anymore. You got to tap the screen, Margot, if you didn't know how you did it. Wait, I sounded just like a horse that second. This is Jim and Indiana. As soon as I turn off the screen, you're going to do it, aren't you? I'm going to keep the camera right on there. And if she does it, gives me the heart emojis, we'll capture it. Now I got to share it the screen instead of the camera. Anyway, yeah. Terrence was my favorite. Where should I be? There it is. Whoa. There they are. Look at that. Heart emojis from Margot and Buffalo. Well, we saw them, but we want more. We only had 5 or 6. Terrence is my all-time favorite caller, hands down. He had a call, and I remember it like it was yesterday. And I was still working. I've been at this job 23 years. So as long as I've been at this job, I've been a clone. And, oh, Margot. Margot, you are really, really, what word am I looking for? Now, of course. As soon as I take the, Oh, you are killing me. She just gave me like 20 and I missed it. You're a big tease when it comes to the hearts. She literally gave me 20. I put the camera back up and nothing. This is a big tease. Margot. Hello? Margot, hello? Where are my hearts? Fine, I'll just leave the camera there and talk about. So Terrence had this call, and there they are. And thank you, Margot. Love you too. And Terrence, that was Jim and Indiana Cam. Sponsored by those little hearts that you get at Valentine's Day that taste like chalk. Oh, now I'm getting a pink heart. Oh, Nick in Fort Worth joined. I got a red heart. By the way, if you want to Zoom, DM me, because I'm going to need voice surgery like Tiffany if I'm the only one talking. So, Terrence, I remember where I was. There was this story that someone, of course, we see those weird stories and we start tweeting at Jim Rome. There was a story that China, they were sending the USA clothing and they had done some DNA on some of the clothing and they had these like fur-lined jackets and stuff, and they realized it was cats and dogs. So, gross. We are big cat and dog country. We treat them like, our children. And they discovered that they were sending over these clothing that was made with cat and dog pelts. And so, the clones being what they are, as sympathetic as they are to that, Terrence had the top 3 video rentals in China. And I forgot what number 3 was. But number 2 was Old Yeller Jacket, which got me to laugh. But when he said the number 1, it might have been books. It might have been books. These are all movies and books. Anyway, number 1 was The Cat is the Hat. I started laughing so hard I was crying, and there was nowhere to pull off the freeway, so I'm blinking my eyes, and I'm looking for a place to pull over because I can't see. It's like when you're driving down the road and like some car comes by and a big puddle goes over your windshield and temporarily blind. I could not see, so I'm slowing down, trying to look at the line on the road. And I was crying, laughing so hard at The Cat is the Hat. And that was a Terrence. And of course, it gets huge call of the day. So when they replayed it, I started dying again. It was the funniest shit. It caught me at the right time, at the right moment. And Terrence used to do that all the time. But that was the funniest thing I'd ever heard. The Cat is the Hat. Oh my gosh. So funny. And I can't even do it justice. I never heard that call. Yeah, it was a random call. It wasn't a smack off. It was just a random day, random jungle show. It was probably about, if it was Terrence, it had to be at least 13, 14 plus years ago. What's funny? I've been listening to the show so long. I was thinking about this during the Woodscopes. And of course, Jeff talks so damn much. I can't ever get anything in that I want to talk about. But I still think of Brad and Vic and Lef. I think of those guys as the new guys still, even though they've been calling for over 10 years. To me, they're still it feels like they've only been calling for 5 and 6 years. So when Vic's like, oh yeah, in 2010, Jay Moore, and I'm like, God, was it that long ago? To me, it feels like they've only been calling for 5 or 6 years. So yeah, those older callers, the Iafrades and the Terrences, even Silk, Trapper, all those guys, Doc, Totola, I heard that. That was Brad actually. That, gee, Michael, they're talking about us. I mean, that seems like it was 5 or 6 years ago, but it was forever ago. Anyway, yeah, Terrence used to fucking kill me. Terrence is one of those guys, and I'd say there's less than a dozen where if I'm out doing customer calls and I'm driving around and Jim goes, oh, this guy, Terrence is on hold. I will not go and be with my customer until he takes the call. And Willie and Casey was one of those guys. Trying to think of them. Guys that I would sit and wait until their call was done before I went in to talk to a customer. Willie and Casey was must listen to radio. Terrence, I mean, if any of the heavy hitters are on hold, I'll wait. But I want to hear them live, and then I want to be able to tweet. And then, of course, back in the day, I've got the old phones. We went through those where I was texting the show. So I started looking at my old texts when I used to, and I had that damn flip phone, and I had to sit there and push that 3 button 2 times and to spell out a message. I'm glad Camel Nation calls again. I think he's hilarious. You know what's funny about Camel Nation, and this happens in a lot of things, after he won 3, I was tired of him winning. And it was like when the Buffalo Bills were in the Super Bowl 4 years in a row. I just got tired of seeing them, whether they had won it or not. I'm like, oh my God, I want any other team than Buffalo. I just got tired. And kind of that's what it was with Shawnee. It was like, I just want someone new to win. Did Willie and Casey get unbanned? Okay, so I remember this. Because I remember Jim was going through a period of time where it's like, I don't know if you apologize. Because Willie had sent him either an email or a text. Not a text. I think it was an email. I'm so sorry. I learned my lesson, blah, 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 blah. And so Jim was, he read the email, and he's like, we're a forgiving society. I'm thinking about it. Let me see. And then he did say, you know what, Willie, you can try to call the show again. Or he did call the show again, and he took it. And, he's apologized and everything else. And then the next time he called the show, he went into his, hey, Jim, and the thing. And Jim kind of broke him off and said, you know what? I'm not ready for you to go back into your shtick. And that's the last I heard. So either two things happened. Either Jim realized he made a mistake, or someone above said, Jim, why are you bringing that guy back? Remember what he said? And someone got him and told him, no. So I think he is still banned, whether or not it's official or unofficial. I think Willie and Casey is probably done. And that dude used to crack me up. Here's the thing. I wasn't listening, and I've never heard the call that got him banned. I know I was anti-Semitic, but I wasn't listening to the show that day, and I've never gone through to hear it. Oh my gosh. Oh, Margo wants a link. Good, because my voice is like just killing me. I'll see if I can find it. Here we go. Linky. You can come in video or not, whatever you want. I got to switch cameras if you're coming in, though. I'll see. Bernie, I see you out there. Burn Dog. If anyone wants in, come on in. The Giddy Up Horseface call. Oh, my gosh. I heard that live. I also heard the Campbell and Asian live, and that was hilarious. Because it was just so weird. He had that weird delivery. Like, that just nuts. Like,
are you nuts?
He is nuts. Combination, friendly ghost, horribly right, patiently right, combination, friendly ghost. And I'm like, oh my God, what the hell was that? Hit me with a Zoom link. Headstrom Bacon. Headstrom, I thought you were prepping for the show. Let the other guy in Zoom. You want in, Tyler? I'm going to send you a link whether you want it or not, Tyler. I'm watching. Good, I need to take a piss break, so bringing that's always nice to hear, right? Bringing helpers in to hold the show down while I go to the restroom and go wee-wee. All right, links are out. Let's see. Nick in Fort Worth is the last one to join the Twitter feed. Oh, shit, where'd my participant screen go? There it goes. I sent a bunch of links out to y'all. Let me know if they don't work, because no one's coming in here. All right, there we go. Did Willie, let's see, let the other guy in the Zoom. Oh, you're talking about Bacon. Well, I sent you a link too, Tyler. You can pimp up the Lorelei. Bacon's got a show in 1 hour. Wait. 12 minutes. That gets it to 5. An hour and 42 minutes. Bacon's got a show. And he's working on the show. So if he comes in here, he's going to be multitasking. Anyway, Willie and KC was one of the funniest callers, and a different funny than Terrence. Terrence was very cerebral with the boom, boom, boom cadence, and Willie be like, whoa, 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 you know, just nuts. And you know what? You never knew what that guy was going to say. He was just all over the freaking place. I sent out links. I do not see. Is my link broken? Let me know if the link's broken. Because I sent out 3 links. Well, Tyler didn't ask for one. I just shoved it down his throat. But why is this, my OBS screen, all weird? All right, there we go. Anyway. Why is that like that? Whoa. All right. Oh, shit, the participant screen keeps disappearing. There's somebody. Oh, wait, I got to get his drop ready. He's coming in.
What's up, pig? What's up, pig? What's up,
There he is.
pig?
All right, let's
Wait,
see if
I
this
gotta
works.
get you on. Hold on. I gotta switch my cameras. Zoom and dump my front. There we go. There you are.
Am I getting double audio here?
No.
What's up, pig?
We're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'm multitasking. I'm waiting for this guy, Pool Dork.
Pool dork.
Yeah, I pulled some drops from today, so that's pretty good. I'm all set. I'm ready to go. What's up, Tiffany?
Look at this picture
Let the
I
other-
took today. I mean, you've seen it, but I saw this sign out in front of a restaurant. The pig is
Yeah.
open.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What's up,
That's
pig?
awesome.
What's up,
This is
pig?
really fucking loud.
The
Why is this so
pig
loud?
is open.
Yeah,
Tiffany says, "What's up, Hedstrom?"
yeah. I said, "What's up?"
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah.
know. Yeah. I should pay attention. I was too busy looking for my pig picture. So tonight,
Tiffany and I, we have a rapport. It's all good.
yes.
So you're getting the weird view here because I've got my tablet up here. I'd mentioned before. So FaceTime camera. You and I have had this discussion. The old Apple bullshit and everything, right?
Yes,
You
I
can't
don't have
flip-
Apple, so I don't know anything
Yeah,
about it.
you can't flip the camera. They need to change that shit because people that are making videos and stuff like that for their Instagram and they're like everything's backwards, right? So this thing that's covering over my shitty vertical blinds because I'm cheap and I don't want to change the blinds in my office.
Yeah.
This is actually backwards.
Yes, I can see that.
Yeah, because in the shirt I'm wearing it says Drew and Mike podcast. Look, it's backwards.
And there's no wait. No, wait. That's not backwards. That is not backwards.
Let's
What's
see.
behind you is backwards, but that is not backwards. That's
Oh,
weird.
you know why? You know why? Because your Zoom is okay. So let me rephrase that. If I was broadcasting, it would be backwards on the Zoom, but Zoom flips it for you.
So why is that behind you backwards? Because you made it backwards so it shows up right?
I made it backwards so it shows up right when I do the Skype because Skype tonight when I do Skype, we use Skype for tonight tomorrow. It doesn't let you flip the camera either. Yeah,
What's with
Zoom
these
has a thing
idiots?
inside the Zoom app. It allows you to flip the camera, right? Because I'm
Yeah.
using Apple products. I have,
Yeah.
So yeah, so on Skype, so for tonight, I just won't show my shirt, and I think tomorrow maybe I'll wear like a Hawaiian shirt that's got like flowers or something. So there's nothing to turn. There's no, and I put this back. This is actually it's backwards so that it'll show
On
up
purpose.
on purpose the right way tonight behind me because I'm just picky about shit like
Yeah,
that,
well,
you know?
we've made a comment that Jim, he's an Apple product user, and everyone knows that. He has done his Cameo video like, hey, this Jim Rome for Cameo. I'll send out a greeting to your loved ones or whatever. And his shit's backwards because he uses Apple, and like, you cannot flip it the right way. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard of.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
While
Like,
they're making this
what-
$3,500 like optical VR set. Why don't you
Right?
spend
Right.
20 cents to flip your shit around, dummies?
And you and I in private, we hit each other up, and we have reasonable conversations of Windows versus.
Yes,
neither
yes.
one is perfect.
No.
If you could Frankenstein the two, it would
Yes.
be perfect, right?
Yes.
So we have
I'm an
reasonable conversations about that.
Android/Windows because I have to do two different things because Windows has
Yeah.
they tried the shitty phone and it didn't catch on, and of course Google with Chromecast their shit doesn't do that great
Yeah.
either. So I
Yeah.
have to bounce between the two.
Yeah. So what's going on? What do you just what are we chatting about? I just chimed in, and I was talking to Tyler, and Tyler said, "Oh, hey, Horse is on." And I saw your thing pop up, but then you
So I had
deleted the
troubles.
link.
So this is a new build, as you can tell, right? And for some reason, the microphone was off, and I'm talking for like 7 minutes, and then Burn Dog DMs me and goes, "Hey, dude, you have no sound." I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me? I've done a 7-minute show without sound." So these are going to be. This build is for like a quick hits thing where I just go live and don't announce it. Where, and it's like today I got home. It was a great show today. I know you guys are going at 6:30, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just kind of in the mood to freaking chat with people. So
Yeah,
I fired up this, but the mic wasn't working. So that's why I had Then I went to the water hole, and I'm like, was using that, and I'm like, wait a minute, I want to go back to the other one. So anyway, I was trying to troubleshoot some shit. That's a tongue twister.
That's a tongue
And,
twister.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bounced back and forth. So I got the mic up and running now. And this is
Yeah.
going to be just something where we can just have a hang for, 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And just talk about whatever. That was a funny ass show today, dude. And
It
so
was. I was hilarious. So you know where I'm working now. It's like kind of a part-time gig and all the rest of
yes,
it, right?
yes.
So I've got my headphones on all day. I'm doing my thing, so I was able to listen all day. And I'm like, I had to stop every once in a while. Just luckily, I work by myself, right? I'm on my own most of the time. I'm just like stopping and cracking up,
Oh,
literally,
yeah.
so I don't run into things, and
Dude, I'm going to say that it's probably going to be a better show than tomorrow's show. And the only reason for that, it was so like eclectic, whereas tomorrow it's going to be all these scripts. They don't sound like scripts, but it's going to be,
Yeah.
and we were talking earlier, I said, what number of calls tomorrow? I asked, the people listening. Tiffany was the only one that answered. What number of calls tomorrow are actually going to be like, oh my God, that was a great call? I'd say 3 to 5. I'd say 2/3 or 3/4 of the calls, to me, they're just the same stuff, different, one-liners on how to insult people and everything else. And then 3 to 5 calls will be something different.
Yeah,
Unique.
and I'm gonna have to save it for our show because we've got some
Yes,
bits and stuff that we were gonna do. But there is a method to the madness of today. There really is.
Yeah.
If you think about it, and most people, and I try to reach out to people, and I mean it's no secret. Like I'll reach out to people, and I want them to call in, and I want them
You're
to.
talking about your
'cause
show or the Jim Rome show?
I was talking about the Jim Rome show, but also with our show.
Okay.
And I reach out to people, and I want them to call our show to give us some insight and on certain things. Now, it's not trying to get like inside info or anything. I want them
Yeah.
to share this stuff with people so that they get more involved and more interested in it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's not to give up the goose kind of thing, and it's just like people want to hear that stuff. They're
Yeah.
genuinely interested in it, which is always funny because people want to hear about Steve. Like they really don't want to hear like about what I'm doing or anything like that. It's fucking boring. The stuff that you and I do is
the
fucking
technical
boring
shit.
to most people.
Yes.
We
Yes.
we enjoy it. We enjoy talking about it, right? But like people want to hear about Steve.
Nerd. Yeah.
Exactly. People want to hear about like how did you start the website? Where did this
Yes.
stuff? And he is so disinterested in it,
Yes.
which
Yes.
is funny, right?
Yes.
Which is great. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just so funny.
I mean, I have a question for Steve. Those drops come up so quick. What's the percentage of getting the drops to the website that Steve does versus you? And I know Puldock doesn't do it. He doesn't know technical shit.
What do you mean?
Like when like today's show happened, and those drops will show up on the Stucknut site.
It's all Steve.
It's all Steve.
That
I
is
wasn't
all
sure if
Steve.
you helped
Yeah.
out and pitched in or not.
No, the only time that we really help out is when he's like, "Oh, hey, I can't listen. Let me know and who's called and everything." And then
So
I
give him a
I give him
timestamp.
times. I give him
Yeah.
a timestamp and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay,
like,
got it.
but all of the technical stuff and everything, that's all Steve. He runs
That's
basically
a lot
everything.
Of work.
Yeah, which is like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So now, and then when it comes to the radio stuff, or the broadcasting stuff, what's involved in all of that.
Yes.
So that's where we sort of come in and yeah. So it is funny. It was funny that because we had the sound drops of I didn't know you had wingmen.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember that one.
Yes.
I've got it somewhere here.
Yeah,
So,
when Jim had this revelation that wasn't just one guy, there was like a group. He's like,
yeah,
what?
when we're talking about Stucknut Radio,
Yes,
when we're talking
yes.
about the Stucknut entity, the Stucknut website,
Yes.
what's really important. It's all Steve.
And that's
It's all
funny
Steve.
because now Steve's
And-
like, wait a minute, Jim's got the impression I've got helpers for the website, and I don't. He said that several times on the show. He doesn't care about who gets the credit, but he's like, now Jim thinks you guys helped me with the website. I've heard him say that on one of your shows.
And then
or
of course, and you know what we're like. We're always
Yeah.
doing bits and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that, right? So
busting
we're
each
always
other's-
and we do it on Twitter too, where somebody will say, "Hey," and it's funny because people to this day. I mean, somebody tagged us yesterday, or it may have been Liz, but I think she's in on the gag, but she'll tag us in on it. But it's like Bulldog will get on that, or hey,
Yes.
I'm right. And it's kind of funny.
Yeah,
so.
it's funny. What was I just going to say? Oh, I had it and I lost it. Oh, what I was going to say is this is nerdy technical stuff. I want the drop because I know you already saved it of Jim Rome saying that bacon guy. I actually want to hear Pool Dork, Butt Nuts, and the bacon guy. I want those drops because
Yeah.
this-
Oh, yeah. You get it. You get it.
Cool dork.
that's
What's
the
up,
only
pig?
one I got
Butt
for
nut.
you.
Yeah.
What's up, pig?
Yeah.
That was horse.
Yeah. So you got James Kelly,
Pool dork.
Yes.
Butt nut.
right? So
Yes.
so you got the James Kelly ones, right?
Yes.
And I think there's another bacon dude or something like that too, right? I think they have a show or something like
Bacon
that.
Right?
That's even better
I
than
love
I
that one.
remembered.
Yeah.
Another bacon
Pool
dude.
dork, butt nuts, and the other guy,
The other
Bacon.
guy.
bacon,
Uh-huh.
bacon, right?
Bacon.
So that's the one. I think that's the one that you were thinking of.
Ah,
So
yes.
yeah. And I changed
Oh.
my profile, right? I changed my
Yes.
profile name to that bacon. I think I
That
put that
bacon
bacon,
guy.
that bacon
love-
guy or whatever, right? So
I love
so there you go. Yeah. Yeah.
And I
You
think
know
there's
what?
another bacon dude or something like that too, right?
Butt nuts
there-
and pool dork.
There's another bacon
So there's
guy
those are
or
the different
something.
ones. So you've got James Kelly, and then you've got Rome, and we could split those ones up. Like we could make them
Oh,
just
sure.
butt
Yeah,
nuts
yeah,
and just
Butt nuts and pool dork.
right.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
I even got Rome saying,
Happy dong day.
Nice.
which he really didn't really,
Yes.
And then I forgot that
Well,
Alvy had that
you s-
opening.
You saw
That
what
Dong Day thing.
Benton did yesterday. He blended one together that made it look like a Dong Day promotion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You saw
yeah.
that one?
That's awesome.
He
That's
yeah,
awesome.
he made
Yeah.
it sound like Jim was promoting Dong Day, but he did
Yeah.
his editing and
I'm trying to find. I don't know where the wingman stuff is. Where the wingman?
those aren't drops that you lost when you lost that file folder, is it?
No, I found them all.
Oh, okay.
I would actually I shouldn't say that. I found about probably 98% of them.
You know what else? Wood Scopes, we had a good one, and you had already gone to bed. I mean, it was a 6.5 hour show. I don't blame you. But towards the very end, we're talking about the time slotting. Jim Rome gives those guys their time slots, and they've only been doing this for 3 or 4 years, right? Before it used to be
Right,
whenever you called in. But he gives those out a week out. And they
Yeah.
had said that what was weird was they hadn't gotten their time slots yet, and that was last Friday. I'm assuming they got them by Monday or Tuesday. We talked about that a little bit on the Waterhole, but that was something cool that I didn't know, because I thought maybe morning of they're like, okay, call in around this time. It's days out when
It's
like,
cool, but it's
yeah.
not
It's,
because an organic show is better. But
Yes.
it's also more hectic for them. So
but you
this
don't
puts
want
it in a
everyone
nice
trying to
little
get in the
spectrum.
third hour and nothing
That's-
for the first hour.
Then that's on. I know, but that's on them, and that's
Yeah,
the way
but
it
that's
is,
a
right?
bad
But you know,
show.
But you know what he did that was smart today was he did all that kind of preamble stuff. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Smart.
Like, if you are not these 6 people, you need to start calling hour 1. Because you will get bumped. If you're on hold, and let's just say it's a James in Portland or something, and there's left Brad and Rick, and we've only got like 30 minutes left, you ain't getting on, bro.
Yeah, no. Oh, I found it. Here, hang on.
Wingman.
Oh, is it gonna? Yeah, let's see if it'll play here. Some of this stuff is
Hey,
delayed.
Steve, way to take all the credit all these years. What's up, bro? I had no idea you had Wingman.
That was
But see,
great.
that's the beauty of it. That like him having a common name. Like he may be talking with another Steve or about another Steve, and I could still use that, right?
Yes.
And there was another one for Pool Doc. Oh, this one actually worked for Pool Doc. He wasn't talking about Pool Doc. I think he was talking about Ken and Essay. Right? But this works for Pool Doc. Listen.
My man, you're a doctor. I know you're smart.
Yes. That's funny. I thought that came out of the Pool Doc call. That was for someone else. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey, Tiffany says, "Don't worry, Dio will take up the entire first hour." Man, that better not happen. That dude needs a fucking leash. I don't care if he's family, he's CBS. Fucking that guy gets 5 or 6 minutes. He needs to be booted. He is so boring. Anyway, that to me is like a commercial. To me, DA calling in is that.
Well, I think that was a one-off thing, and there's a lot going on in the world of DA. I don't know if you listen to him or not. He's on pretty early for you, but
I don't.
Yeah, well, it's like 3 a.m.
And you're right, it is early. What the hell's my
but his producer Mraz is going to local radio, so he's going to be gone, and he got a gig as on a local radio thing. DA his wife just had a kid, so he was on paternity leave. I think he's on like a partial paternity leave, so he's been in and out. So it's quite a bit of jumbling going on in the DA world. Can
you do me a huge ass favor? Huge ass favor. I gotta pee so bad, dude. Can you hold it down?
Okay. Yeah, I can stick around.
Play sound drops. Hey, Tiff, if you want to ask Bacon anything, ask him now.
Yeah, ask me in the chat. Not that there's anything interesting about me. So yeah. So that's the only reason why Horse wanted anybody in here was because he knew he was going to have to pee, and so as of right now, what we've got 2 TV monitors, I've got a laptop, I've got an iPad, and I've got my iMac going. Then I've got another spare iPad with some drops on it. So right now, I've got 6 devices going, and it's still nothing like what Horse's setup is like. He's got like a supercomputer that he runs multiple monitors off of. But yeah, so I'm actually just about to leave because I'm going to have to hit up Pool Doc because we're actually going to be doing our own setup. So Horse better get his ass in here. He's going to be on his own in a little bit. What is that he's got there? Oh, that's his big gulp with his Kool-Aid in it, I believe. Talk NHL draft. Yeah, NHL draft. I didn't follow the NHL draft actually. I just really wasn't interested. You knew Connor Bedard was going to go to the Blackhawks. After that, I knew nothing about the draft. I don't even know about this kid that the Flames picked up. So I've got to do a little bit of research. I've been busy this week. I mean, my smack off week starts like 10 days before because there's multiple things that I need to do.
You got to renounce your Canadian
some that I can't.
citizenship if you don't know anything about the hockey draft.
Exactly.
Hand over your Maple Leaf, buddy.
Here you go, right? I got to hand over my Canadian passport.
Yep.
So I'm actually going to have to bail because Pool Doc and I have to set some stuff up.
You guys are doing prep. So tonight's show starts at 6:30. You got Pool Dork, you got Butt Nuts, and the Bacon Guy, and you guys are going to basically just kind of ask people what they think their top 3 is going to be. You're going to take calls, right? Or no?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We're taking calls.
Take
And
phone
again,
calls.
this is so. And just a quick thing, and we will mention it though. We're not bringing anybody else in. We're not doing the Brady Bunch screen or anything because we used to have we'd have 12
Me.
Wood, yourself. We had we're not having a whole bunch of people in
No, it's all
this year.
good.
It's well,
It is
it's
what
kind
it
of a
is.
bummer. It's
Yeah.
a bummer.
That's fine.
It's a bummer. It's a bummer. But we're hoping to get some calls in. We just
I will
really
call the show.
you know the background information on this stuff and why we're doing what we're doing and how we're doing it, and we just want to make sure everything works for tomorrow.
Yep. Get all the bugs out of the system now. All right,
You
man.
got it.
Well, thanks for
All right,
doing
brother.
it. Appreciate it. Margot was
all right.
supposed to be here. All right, late.
All right, chat you soon.
Bye. All right, let me. Gotta change my camera here. Margot, where the hell are you? Were you waiting for Bacon to finish or what? What's going on, Margot? Thought we were gonna get hello. It's Margot. Hello. I lost my golden ticket. Hello. I got. Wait, Margot got. You were on the watch list and you. I know it's almost like Waterhole Part 2. Ryan is driving down. I've been in contact with him via Marco Polo, driving down to the watch party. Talk NHL, don't worry. Oh, Steve talked to me about the website when he came out here. He was super nice. Yeah, I mean, Steve, I've heard nothing but good things. They're all nice, right? All nice. We've got a nice community. We do have some dickheads, but the core community, especially the broadcast community, we're pretty good, respectful. So, but yeah, I mean, most clones are cool. Most clones that show up at the functions are cool. Let's put it that way. The Twitter JTP can get a little assholey. But, yeah, so anyway, that was cool. Yeah, Bacon, I'm going to call the show tonight. I got to come up with my top 3 list. They asked me on the Woodscopes, and I couldn't come up with anyone or anything. So, anyway, I'm excited. Tomorrow at this time, the Stucknut show will be over, and we will be getting ready. We will be 3 hours away from the Woodscopes. I don't know who 12 Wood. He's really good at guilt tripping people into joining the show. So I don't know who he's got, but coming on or whatever. But anyway, send out the Zoom link. But I'm gonna be fucking working when Stucknut does their After Rome show. I'm not gonna be it drives me crazy. In a way, it's weird. I kind of can't wait till tomorrow to be over because I'm gonna be so bitter that I have to be at work. Best day ever was that Smack Off 25 party where I got to hang out with Adam Hawk's parents. That was like the best freaking clone day ever. And we're going to have a watch party tomorrow and it's going to work. Anyway, we got an hour and 20 minutes to Stucknut. I'm probably going to wrap this up pretty soon unless Margot or someone else comes in and go have some dinner. Rest my voice, which is what Tiffany's doing, and get ready to watch Butt Nuts, Pool Dork, and that Bacon guy tonight.
What's up, pig?
I want those drops, Bacon, if you're still listening while you're multitasking. Actually, Bacon and Pool Dork are probably, Bacon and Pool Dork are probably testing the phone lines as we speak. Better have that phone line working if I'm calling. Okay. Anyway, Margot, if you're not coming in, we're gonna end the show. Get your butt in here. I sent you a link, right? Yeah, I did. So it's not on me. It's on Margot. Hello, Margot. Where are you? I'm starting to lose my voice. Which is good. I don't have to host a show tomorrow night. So if I'm voiceless, I just hang out in the back, push the buttons. You should have hung out with me, Silly Blonde, when I was in PDX. So here's the problem. You know what? It's all personal preference. We were not doing anything because of COVID. I didn't want to catch COVID. I didn't want to bring it into work. and have the plant shut down because of me. We were very close. Yeah. The first thing we did was, even when my parents come up and they got a beach house, we still got a separate Airbnb because I was sticking with it until we got the vaccine. Anyway, I can't remember, but yeah, when you came up, we were still the wife and I were very strict with not, Kyle and Green Bay came up, Silly and Wells. That's when Wells got the fat picture and everything. That was during the COVID, and I didn't go because of that. I just you know what? I'm not going to. What's funny about the whole COVID thing, funny, not funny, but what's interesting about the whole COVID thing is we had already had it. We had immunity already. We got it. We were on a cruise ship in January 2020. And when that first case came through LAX, that was confirmed, and the second case came through Seattle, that was confirmed, we were actually traveling through both of those airports before that happened and on a cruise ship. Well, find out 6 to 8 months later, when they tested the blood supply, they had seen 10 to 12% of the antibodies in the blood supply were COVID antibodies. So it was everywhere. We just didn't know it at the time. So we had it. We got super sick. I literally was coming back from that cruise. I was in the Seattle airport with another couple we went on the cruise with, and I had this headache. And to me, when I have a fever, I know it. I get this weird fever headache, and I could feel oh my God, I got this fever headache. So I asked the couple we were traveling with, I said, you guys got any aspirin, ibuprofen? I'll go to the gift shop. And she goes, oh, I got it. I took it. I felt much better. Flew into Portland from Seattle. And within an hour of us getting home, I had a big old 102 fever, and I was sick as a dog. I was getting the chills. And had that hit me 24 hours earlier, we would have been stuck in Fort Lauderdale for 10 days. So I barely missed being stuck by hours. So we had already had it, but we didn't know. If we would have known, I wouldn't have been as worried about, traveling or whatever. I'd be I got antibodies. So anyway, that's a long story short. I didn't know I was protected when I was protected. That was before the vaccine. So if you had had it, they were yeah, you probably got about 6 months of immunity. And fuck, I would have been going out and partying, and I would have met with Kyle and Wells and Silly, but yeah, I was trying to be a good soldier at work and not bring that shit into the office. So anyway, we got 1 hour, 15 minutes. Someone's DMing me. Delay of game. Oh, where are you at, Margo? Are you at one of your kids' sporting events? What's going on? Margo, what's going on? What's a delay of game? This is a very cryptic thing. Is that why you're not here? What does that mean? What does that mean? Question mark. Fabian called in today. Tiffany, what'd you think of that? That was pretty funny. I like how Jim was so obsessed about the watch party. Where is it at? Beauregards, Pacific Palisades. Went from Pacific Palisades to Gardenia. That's pretty funny. What does that mean, Margo? I don't understand what delay a game means. May I please have a link? But I'm on my phone. Oh, okay. So you must be at your son's what sport? What? Softball? Baseball right now? Maybe? Something? Margo's on her phone. I didn't know that. All right. I'm on the way. I would like to join. I'm on my way. I would like to join. Okay. Well, we'll hold it. We'll hold it down a little longer. We're just chatting. Tiffany's chatting. I'm chatting. I don't know if Nick is still here or if he bailed out. Hello, Margo. Let's go over MLB scores while we're waiting. Giants 0, Blue Jays still 0. Top of the 5th. Marlins 1, Red Sox 0, top of the 9th. And that's in Boston. Brewers, Mets. Brewers 0, Mets 2. Jim was talking about how horrible the New York baseball teams are right now. Good. That's what I say. I hate the Yankees. The Mets don't bother me. I hate the Yankees. Hey, Aaron Judge, go fuck yourself. Oh, wait. I got my disclaimer.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion
That
is
guy
advised.
used the San Francisco Giants to get more money from his team. He never was going to come, and he acted like, oh, I might go to San Francisco. Yeah, F you, Aaron Judge. Boom! Go F yourself. Let's see, Astros 6, Cardinals 0 in the bottom of the third. Ouch, that was yesterday. The Giants were down 5-0 in the first inning. Ugh, hate that. Phillies 1, Cubs 0, bottom of the first. Dodgers, rain delay. Dodgers, Rockies. Hey, Dodgers, go F yourself. Tiffany, aren't you a Dodgers fan? Am I remembering that correct? Or am I confusing with someone else? I hate, everyone's a stupid Dodgers fan. Silly blonde girl's a Dodgers fan. F the Dodgers. Can't stand them. Margot from a phone, where are you? I'm on my way. I would like to join. Am I waiting for you to get home? What do you mean on your way? I don't want to wait. We're ending the show, Margot. Margot, I will say this: you can call the butt nut, pool dork, and bacon guy show. Seattle. Wait, Seattle. Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm so stupid. You and Wells, yes. Oh, got it. Yep. I think I confused you with silly or something. There's so many freaking Dodgers fans in the jungle. It makes me want to vomit. Polly, Marshall, Manny, Silly. It's like people that don't even live down there. Now, I'm a Giants fan, but at least I lived down there for a while, like 10 years. And I suffered through some horrible Giants teams. So people that were calling me bandwagon fan when they ripped off 3 rings, I'm like, F you. I was there when they were horrible. Chili Davis was like our best player. We had nobody. We told you guys to take care of Mitch Haniger. Yeah, well. Yeah, anyway. Did we get him from Seattle? Is that where we got him? Is that where he was? I think I did trash talk Wells about that. We got a good young team, though. We started off horrible. I was so mad. I mean, we just started off like dog crap, and we just had a 10-game winning streak. We just swept the Dodgers. Effers. So, anyway. Yeah, he was free agent. Yeah. Okay. I remember. Yeah, how are the Mariners doing? I haven't looked at your hold on, where's my mouse? I haven't looked at the standings. Where are you guys at? Mariners. Oh, wow, you guys aren't doing very good. You're in 4th place in the AL West. 10 games out of first. Texas Rangers, they got Bochy. That's why. Man, how the Giants let Bruce Bochy go is a sin. I don't know if he was burned out or if he was pushed out the door. I have a weird feeling they kind of pushed him out the door. Stupid. 3 rings? Stupid. How come can't see the Twitter people in the chat? Because if you want, Bacon says this is really boring technical stuff, but I'll give it to you short. Elon Musk, when he took over, he started keeping all the third-party apps from accessing Twitter's data. And what comes through on the screen right there comes through a company called Restream, and that's how I can stream to multiple channels at once. Ooh, Oshkosh Tyler's coming in. So I can stream to YouTube and Twitch and Twitter at the same time and not need 3 different computers for that. But Musk blocked all the signals. So what that means is Restream can't get access to the data, so they can't. And that mixed chat is provided by Restream, so they're blacked out. Musk won't let them get the signal. What's up, Oshkosh Tyler?
Yo, what's going on, horse?
Not much, dude. What's the weather like in Oshkosh? Green
Humid.
Bay. You're in Green Bay.
Green Bay. Yeah, Green Bay. To answer your question before, Oshkosh, Green Bay, about a 45-minute ride.
Oh,
50
45
miles.
minutes. Wow, that's farther than I thought.
It's not too bad, but humid. The smoke is starting to clear. We've had a lot of that wildfire smoke from Canada. Blame Canada, by the way. I know
We
you
should
had that
have Bacon
guy
in
on
here
there.
apologizing. Bacon,
He should be.
get your ass back
He
in
should-
here and apologize to Tyler.
He needs to be out there fighting that fire, so I don't have all that smoke.
Lazy ass.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's doing all this internet radio stuff. Like, come on, man, go put the fires out. 'Cause
Yeah,
it was
grab a
bad
hose,
here.
grab a garden hose, and start
Yeah.
squirting that fire. Damn it.
He's got to do something.
All
Yeah, for
hands on
sure.
deck. Dude, we had it really bad when we had the fires well, they were happening during COVID because we were wearing masks, and I would get home every day, and it would be black on my
Yeah.
mask from the fires and wearing the mask for COVID. So I was going through a mask about every 3 days.
They were saying how bad the air quality was. It was like smoking 10 cigarettes in a day. You know, if you're outside all day, that's the equivalent of smoking 10 cigarettes. Yeah, it was bad.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Hey,
And you
which
know
way
about
is
that,
Lambeau?
too. You've smelled it.
Which way is
Lambeau it's that way.
that way. Oh,
That way.
that way.
And it's, walking distance. I'm about a mile away. Actually, right now, they
You
got
could
food
walk
trucks
to
going
Lambeau
on.
Field right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I could.
You
Yeah,
know
I
who's
could.
not there? Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, that's all right. That's all right. I'm
He-
excited
he
to
got you a
hear
ring.
Hard Knocks might be picking them up. So I'll
Yeah.
be watching Hard Knocks for sure if the Jets are the team. That's what it sounds like.
Tiffany had one cloth mask for the whole COVID. I bought the N95s or 97s. I forget. N90, I forget now. N95 or whatever that was. I bought 50 of them before they got all sold out because I'm seeing like 20, 30 customers a day. And I'm like, I can't see that many people and have them breathing all over me. So, but like I,
got
said,
sent
I
home for
already had it.
COVID.
What?
I got sent home for COVID and never went back to work in the workplace.
That's right.
You know,
And my
they
wife,
sent me,
my wife never had to go back. She is still.
Yeah.
They said, "Hey, do you want to work at home permanently?" And she's like, "Are you stupid? What a stupid question! Of course I do." Because her commute's of 1 hour each way, so she just saved 2 hours of commute time on the. Tiffany, did you ride the Max when you were here, Tiffany? When you were in Portland? Anyway, she rides Max, which is our little subway commuter train. And I just hit the pedal again. Damn it! I just shrunk 6 inches. That's what she said. Anyway, so
But yeah, Lorelei is not walking distance. Now that's the east side of Green Bay, and if anybody knows Green Bay, the east side's the best side. Lambeau Field is on the west side, so it's a little bit of a hike from here, but it's still a 10-minute ride from here to get to the Lorelei.
where does my wife work? Eugene? No, she works out of the house now. She used to work in Portland. Eugene? That's 2 hours south. Oh, you asked me because it's so far. I said a 1 hour each way. No, she gets on the Max train, and you know you got to stop at every little stop and whatever. And she's probably gonna tell me she's gonna go. It's not an hour. It's like 40 minutes or something. She can hear me. I'm so freaking loud. She can hear the show without trying to hear the show because I'm screaming.
All good.
No, she works in Portland. We live out in Hillsboro, since you know the area. We're out in Hillsboro. So we're out on the red line or the blue line or whatever, and she rides that into work. And anyway, you know what they're doing now? Because, we made drugs legal. They smoke fentanyl on the Max train. So when they catch them smoking fentanyl in the tinfoil, they have to stop the train and lower all the
Air it
windows
out.
for like 20 minutes.
Jesus.
They've got to let it air out so that all the people don't get the contact high from the... Dude, Portland's a shit show right now. And you know what? I love my
has been.
city, but not lately. And I'm glad I live in the suburbs.
We just had, well, not to get political, but some Milwaukee Democrat just said "fuck the suburbs" like in a public meeting,
Fuck
like
the suburbs.
like
Fuck the suburbs.
fuck the
Fuck
suburbs.
the suburbs. We're out here because your cities are screwed up.
Yeah, yeah. Milwaukee's
Portland
rough,
has
man.
actually lost 3% of their population over the last 2 years because of burning it down, and they literally
high.
just shooting up right in front of the police. Like, you can't do anything; it's legal. And then they're all
Narcan.
They're high. They can't talk. God, it's a mess. Used to be a free park and ride for the max on the top of the Sylvan Hill. That's where my wife used to park when we had our condo, not when we moved to Hillsboro. She used to park there, and all the parking would get used up, so she would have to go in an extra 20 minutes early, or the parking spots were all taken, and she had to park down by the Albertsons in the shopping center and then walk up the hill. So nobody knows what I just said except for Tiffany. Everyone's like, what? Hill, free parking, 20 minutes, yeah.
What do you mean? James in Portland isn't in here? He ain't listening
No,
right
he
now?
ain't in here. Amber's not in here either. I might see them at the watch party tomorrow. I'm going to try to get there.
What's your plan tomorrow, dude? I think I heard, did you have to work?
Obviously, I got to fucking work. I can't get the day off, dude.
Shit.
So I'm gonna take
Damn,
my
that sucks.
I'm gonna take my Honda Horse shirt. I'm gonna take a pair of jeans so I don't have to walk in there with my work uniform. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna check in, get all my customer things, and then I'm gonna leave. And then I'm gonna try to get over to the watch party for about 30, 45 minutes. So I just want to meet these
your little
people.
lunch break.
Is Wells going? He's been really since he went and saw the seal sex, he's kind of hasn't been talking to anybody. I sent him 2 Marco Polos. He hasn't even watched them yet. So,
Nah, he's still on Alaska time. I saw one of his photos that he posted on Twitter. Is beautiful. He's on top of
yes,
that was cool.
That was awesome.
I guess I didn't realize those mammals were all the way up there.
They're everywhere. Yeah, we saw sea lions and sea otters and stuff when we were in Sitka. When we went up to Sitka, Alaska, I've got pictures of whales. What do they call that? When they
we might have a couple whales at the Lorelei tomorrow. We'll send some photos.
Whales, yeah, nice. That's funny. Fluking, I think, when they put the whales put their tails up and then they slap it.
Oh yeah.
So I got a bunch of pictures of that, and
that's cool.
You stayed downtown.
Yeah.
You stayed at a nice hotel, Tiffany. Didn't you stay at like the Benson or something when you were here? I forget. Anyway, I'm losing my voice.
Yeah, we're excited for tomorrow, Lorelei. Dave had a pretty terrible call, pumping up his business, but he got through it.
He said
gave him
about 20 million times.
Yeah.
And hey, does he give you free drinks? Because you're like,
he'll give me. Yeah, he will. He'll give me a couple free drinks. He'll usually buy everybody one round. Cindy in Milwaukee, she's real nice. Her husband, they'll buy a round. Everybody buys a round, picks up a round here and there.
Cindy was so heartbroken when I stopped doing the DJ show. She was one of my loyal.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm going to bring that back. You saw me stream it on Twitter, right? That 1 hour show I did?
Maybe. I might have missed that.
Well, because Periscope's back. I can see the chat now. So I'm going to stream it back on Twitter. Oh, Margot's coming in. Hello. Hello. Margot. Buffalo Bills. Might be their year.
Let's go Bills. Could be.
They're in the same division as Aaron Rodgers now.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got to get through the goddamn Jets.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know the Jets are going to be, they're still the Jets.
Packers 2.0.
I went with my friend. Sorry,
5-6 words.
Tiffany chat. I went with my friend. She wanted to go to Portland, so we went there, hung out with Silly Blonde the whole time. It was so much fun. Yeah, you guys all went to the beach. I saw the pictures.
Yeah,
Margot, where are you?
Where's Silly at? I haven't seen Silly in a while.
Silly, well, she moved away from Portland.
To Florida, right?
Yes.
Is she in Florida now?
Yes, yes. And she's
doing that Florida life, huh? Just on the beach and just doesn't have time for
social
her
media
phone.
can be very toxic. So she just said, I'm done with social.
Fuck it. No, I hear it. She's not wrong.
I met Silly when Benton was up. We all hung out for a while. When Benton came up here, I saw Lucy the dog.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Wait,
that's-
wasn't there like a thing of the dog was like barking at Wells or something, or wasn't his dog like me? Or he met Adam Hawk and the dog barked at Hawk. Or
there's a picture of the dog and it looks like it wants to bite him, but he goes, "No, that's her being excited." Margo, where are you? Hey,
Can't you hear me?
oh, that now we can.
Gotcha.
Hello.
Hello.
So, what do you
So,
think
Margo-
about having your
Can you see me?
No,
No.
we can't see you.
Oh,
Your camera's off. I can see the setting. You want it on?
I don't care.
Well, we want to.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Hold on.
I ain't scared.
Let me turn it on. Ask to start video. Okay, it's going to send you a pop-up. Hello.
Pop-up. Hopefully.
There's Margo.
There we go. Oh, I
Yeah,
saw Bills
Buffalo
for a second.
Bills.
Right on. And
What's-
guess what I'm doing?
What sporting event are you at that's in a delay right now? Oh, look at the fire. Tyler, that's
Burning
usually
it.
your brand.
Hey, burning it all. I'm burning it all. Burning it all.
Got enough
You know what?
smoke over here, Margo. You got to have that smoke too. Stop burning it.
No, it's in a burning barrel. It's contained.
Yeah, but all the smoke from Canada, you're making more.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you're making
God,
more.
please. Please. I'm over it. Oh, Lord. No, I'm burning it all, man.
Hey, are
You
you,
know what?
drinking
For it.
some pops, Margo? What are you drinking right now?
I've had 3 Bud Lights.
Okay.
Hey,
I
Hey,
can tell
hey,
what Tyler's
Margo.
been drinking, and I just had a vibe that you've been drinking.
Margo, do your cans look like this in Buffalo? You got the corn
Oh,
can.
gosh. Now I'm on a low battery.
What?
What? Can't
know.
handle all the bush.
Well,
Margo,
maybe
are
it's
your-
maybe it's the fire.
Hey,
Maybe it's making my phone. maybe
Margo,
it's
got a
making the
question
phone
for you.
pop.
Tiffany wants to know what you think about Zach Benson.
Not much.
Not
Ever?
much. There you go. Who's Zach Benson? Is that a Bill? Buffalo Bill? What is that?
I'm sorry. I have to. You know what? It probably wasn't the best time to call because I'm like burning papers, and then you look at the envelopes and you're like, okay, should I be burning this? And like I'm trying to sort through it all. It probably wasn't the best time.
Like
to
your
call.
2022 tax receipts. Oh shit! I need those for 7 years. Oh crap! I burned them. No, you're
Right.
fine.
Oh, they've got them all on somewhere. I'm
I get
sure.
All right. Well, give us some final closing thoughts before you leave. What are the Bills going to do this
How
year?
long do you want? I mean, I'll call you back. I just gotta.
All right. Well, I've got to get
Focus.
out soon because the Stuck Nut Show's going to come on. I'm not going to go head to head with them.
No.
All right. Well, I think that, and this was my call today for Dong Day, that I'll bet you one rubadonga on the field that Rick in Buffalo celebrates with his wife tomorrow with a strap.
Oh, you think Rick's going to win tomorrow? Nice. That would be interesting. All right.
Oh,
I like it.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. Look here, real quick, before
Thanks,
I
Margo, for picking me to win.
Look, no, watch. So I'm lighting the fire, and I pick up my first lighter, and there is
Bill's
a
lighter.
BIC
Bills.
on it.
Oh, BIC.
There's a BIC on it. I go to light the fire, and
It's out of
Nothing.
gas.
I go to the next lighter.
BIC.
BIC. That one.
No fuel. So he's not going to win, you're saying.
All right. Well, there was one last one. It has a BIC,
Okay.
but it looks like it's in a Laguna, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So look here. Fire.
Oh, what does that mean? He's going to win?
I think it's one of them two, maybe. I don't know. Jeff and Southfield. I don't know.
Every time I pick Jeff in Southfield, he doesn't hit the podium. So I'm not going to pick him, and he'll probably win.
I
I'm
wish it
picking
was
Brad.
me.
I think I'm picking Brad.
No, you know what? We're Lady Clones. Let's go Amber. We'll see what
I'm
happens.
hoping to see Amber tomorrow at the watch party. I think she's going to be there. I think she said she's going.
Yes.
So if she's
Well-
there, I will introduce myself, and I will say Margo says hello. She thinks you're going to win. You might
Well,
win.
now listen, if I can only imagine the smack. It would have been something like, yeah, when Amber asked somebody to braid her long black hair, look for her long black hair, she might lift up her arm. But
Portland woman. I mean,
I'm just-
Portland woman. I love it. Clean it up,
No,
Portland woman.
So, well, like Adam Hawk says, if they ain't roasting, they don't like you. So
Yeah, right. That's why I was trying to tell Jeff in Southfield yesterday. If I don't like someone, I just don't even talk about them. If I'm talking about you, that means I like you. Yeah, we all kid each other. Tyler, I kid him all the time. His 12 by 12 challenge.
12 by
remember
12.
when
That might be a possibility.
in grade school, if they picked on you, they always liked you.
Especially
you always
with girls. If I teased a girl, that meant I liked her.
See, but who knew, right?
Well, yeah, of course, right? 2nd grade, 3rd grade. Ha horse, you should call and be fake Rick in Buffalo. Yeah, I think only one fake got on the air, and that was Fake Silk, and I think they watch for that now. I like when Liz called and was fake Rick's wife. Tell that no good. That was great.
Nice.
So what else, Margo? Don't
don't
burn your
know. I
taxes
guess
and don't burn a check for $1 million. What if someone sent you a check and you accidentally burned it?
Be my luck.
You will never know, at least.
I
Until
know
they
it.
say, we sent you that check 200 days ago. It's getting ready to expire. What happened?
Right. Like the people that supposedly say that, oh, I found my lottery ticket the last second
Yeah.
and I'm a winner.
Yeah. I like the people that get divorced and then they go through the divorce proceedings and then they cash the ticket later, and then the judge goes, this happened where the woman did it. She cashed it in later. And then the judge gave the entire amount to the husband because she lied in court and tried to hide the assets. And she got 0 and he got it all. It was hilarious. It's like, that's what you get. Be happy with half.
Right?
Jana says hello. Pull Jana. Says Margo.
Cool, Jana.
Hi. Who do they got? Who do you got?
Who does who got? Jana, who
Tyler.
are you picking to win? Oh, Tyler. Who's Tyler picking to win?
Well, I'm not going to be like Dave and root against our home team. So I would like to see Caleb go back to back. That's not going to happen. So it's going to
How
go
do you
to Benny. There's no way back to back. Well, I don't. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough to do with the Super Bowl and anything. Who has won back to backs?
Brad.
But his call the other
Brad.
day was great.
Camel Nation has won back to back. Brad. Has Left won back to back? I don't know.
See,
He's
the
got
back-to-back
3,
is
but
tough.
I don't know. Yeah, they are.
He
they're
has
hard.
it, what?
What?
2020 was his last one.
But
But
if
yeah,
only I
so,
had someone from
last year being
Stucknut
at-
available. Stucknut. Wait, Smack
Being at
Off.
Lorelei, watching Caleb come in after he won, that was awesome. Jim played the soundbite today of all of us hooting and hollering. I think I took that video, or Jamie in Green Bay did. And
Did he know he was on there?
Did Caleb know he was?
Did he know you guys were videoing him?
Well, okay, here's some, as Bacon would say, inside baseball. So we're watching on TV, and we're all sitting there, and Caleb made his call, and Caleb's phone rings, and he's like, I got to go outside. I'm getting chills just talking about it. So before, because of all the airplane, sorry about that, before anything you would see on TV, Caleb got the phone call from Alvy. He's like, I got to go outside. So that was like, we knew. It was like, that's freaking awesome. So he's outside.
I thought it was awesome. I loved watching that. It's like he was pacing in the parking lot.
Yes.
I think he was wearing like a white shirt, just ball. Did he have a ball cap on?
Yeah, oh yeah,
No.
he's always got a hat on. Oh yeah, he's always got a...
Bacon's here to
Yeah, it
answer the
was-
question, I think.
What's up, people?
Hey, Bacon.
Pig?
Hey,
What's up, Pig?
Bacon?
what's up, Margo?
Hey,
What's up, Tyler?
Bacon.
So I've also got Pool Doc and Jana. I've got them on a Skype. Can you hear that? Pool Doc, say something.
Pull dork.
Can't hear him.
Pull dork.
We
Pull
can't hear
dork.
him. Are we
Pull
supposed to be
dork.
able to hear him? We can't hear him.
Oh, you can't hear him?
Nope.
You can't hear him. Okay, that's too bad.
I hope that
They can't
Yeah.
hear you.
Oh man.
Pool doc.
I can't
wish.
hear ya.
Yeah, it's not coming through. So real quick, Shawnee and Tiffany got this. Shawnee won it 3 times in a row. Left has won back to back, 2016 and 17. Brad has won back to back as well, 2018 and 19. And I think those are the only repeats in order. Yeah. So 3 people have repeated.
Okay, so then I still think Benny-
Repeaters.
Yeah, 3.
Dong Day, 3
Dong.
Peters. Yes. Dong.
Dong.
Where's my?
No, I'd like to see Benny get it this time around. If not, I do like Rick and Buffalo.
So is
as
Jeremy
well.
not
So,
eligible? Is Jeremy not eligible this year?
Jeremy
Yellow?
Yellow Weasel?
Yeah. Because he's been in it.
He's been MIA. He's been
Oh, is he the one that made that one call about Beaks and then gone? Yeah.
he was
We
gone
talked
after
about
Yeah,
that.
hold on a
that,
second.
yeah.
Yeah, check this out. Where is it?
Jeremy. He. J-Bone.
Did you hear that?
What was that? Yeah, I heard it, but
J-Bo?
what was it?
Listen.
Jeremy. He. J-Bone.
Jeremy. It's J-Bone.
J-Bone.
So
Okay.
you guys can't hear the drops very well then.
No, we can hear it. I just couldn't understand it.
I thought
Oh,
it
yeah.
said J-Bo.
It was clean.
Oh no, J-Bone.
Got it. J-Bone.
That's from Wedding Crashers. You know when he does
Oh, got it.
that's the Meatloaf scene from Wedding Crashers.
I've only seen that movie once, and it was. Oh
What an
wait, Wedding
idiot.
Crashers I liked. Old School's the one that was like, eh.
Hey guys, open letter to Rick and Buffalo. Burn it all, Rick.
Oh,
Burn it all.
I love the pyromania going on.
Burn it all.
Hey, Bacon, whose fire's bigger, hers or the Canada's? The Canada.
Yeah, the Canada. I'm
Mine's
getting blamed.
Contain.
Listen. I'm getting blamed for this shit, and it's thousands of miles away from me.
Yeah, but Tyler says, and I know you were listening because you know what we're talking about. Tyler says, grab a hose and go help.
Hey, I mean, he should be out there. I mean, isn't that like a national duty in Canada to go help fight the fires or something? That seems like something you need to do there. Help us out, Bacon.
No, I'm going to change the subject here.
I really, really,
God.
really want to touch myself.
Yeah. Drop that when Adam Hawk calls and starts talking about his parents meeting me. That's
That
a good time
was
for
What the
that.
hell is that?
Best drop ever, Bacon. I remember watching
Oh my
that
God,
live.
man. My face turned red. I'm like, wait, Hawk. Because I'm not on camera. He doesn't know that I'm not saying that. This
This is true.
that
I'm a
was the
slut.
perfect.
Get me a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I should have saved that damn box.
Margo, why'd you burn the box and now you want it back?
Because then I could have. Well, it could have been
Put an
my
Amazon delivery in, and you'll get a new box in 2 days.
Right.
Hey, if the
You know what?
if the
I
Buffalo
can-
Bills
I
had
can-
moved to Toronto, would you have burned the shirt? Remember when Bon Jovi was trying to buy the team and move it to Toronto?
And every time I hear Bon Jovi on the radio, I turn it.
I bet. Is he
I
dead?
do.
to
Never,
you? Is he
never,
dead to you?
ever a Bon Jovi fan. Ever.
You think?
No.
He's a dong.
Have a nice day.
Don Jovi. Don Jovi.
Don Jovi.
Oh, yeah?
Happy Dong Day.
Yo, Horace,
Butt
ask
nuts?
Tyler who he thinks will win, not who he's hoping to win. Who do you think's going to
Pool
win?
dork.
Tiffany wants to know.
Butt nut.
I think this is Rick's year. I mean, Rick had come strong a few times before.
Oh my
God,
Who the hell cares?
I think Rick and Buffalo, but I want to see Benny win.
Rick's best call was when he told his kids, what was it about the driving? teach him early about aggressive driving or something? What was that? I forgot. Anyway, that line killed when he said it.
Well, he's smashing his old man too, or whatever.
He's like never too young to teach your kids how to. Oh, I forgot it.
Yeah.
Only we had a guy with sound drops. I know it's not loaded. Wait, you're muted. You're muted, Bacon.
He's talking to Pool Dog.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Don't. Well, you know what? If he wins,
Doc.
the Buffalo Bandits, they won lacrosse. Hockey, I don't know what happened to them. And this could be Bill's years. You know, this could be it.
Margo, does this give you post-traumatic stress disorder when you hear this?
No, you know what? I think I prefer that one.
Yeah.
No.
I like the fact that he sings helicopter. Like that word sounds like he meant to say helicopter, and it's a sound drop in reverse. It's the best ever.
Do you have it?
What, the live version or the backwards version?
Whatever, the backward.
He says helicopter.
Oh my God, it does.
And that's reverse. It's helicopter.
That's so awesome.
I got a golden ticket. I don't know how
Yeah.
that.
No, I
Reverse
knew
stuff
it.
is the best. Reverse
knew
stuff is
that.
definitely the best.
Yes.
Like the
Especially
reverse
when those old rock groups used to worship Satan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say, Bacon played a few.
What was that?
What the heck was that?
What the heck was that? Oh, I got that.
What the heck was that?
Reverse fat. Actually, I've got Jeff in Richmond doing all his gym things backwards.
Oh, I
Do you want to hear it? Okay, see if it pops through. I don't know if it'll pop through on Zoom or not.
Nice.
Sounds like Lucifer.
It does.
My God,
Say
Colin
mice.
just do that.
Mice. Moist. That's what it sounds like.
Wow.
Godzilla.
Well, you know what?
What? You gonna burn something
As far
else?
as, and you know, Jeff, how about all of his family is Jeff from Richmond. None of them are walking with him. I mean, the kid's sitting on the couch. His brother's in front of a car. Jeff's in a car. And then his poor mom's strapped to a chair at the end, you know? It's like, Jeff, nobody's walking with you.
About 2 years ago, he put his daughter in some revealing clothing and put her on his car. And I'm like, dude, that's your daughter. At least that's what you're saying. It's like, yeah, anyway. I thought that was a little odd.
Well,
I like Jeff in Richmond, though. I'm one of the few people that, you know, it is the same call every time, but it's entertaining.
I'll say this.
Guess,
I
but
think
it's so long, and
I don't want to see that dog win. I don't want to hear that dog, and I don't want to see that dog win. If that dog wins, I'll be pissed.
I hate that dog. And no offense, Bacon, if you're the dog, I'm sorry. I hate that dog.
Will you let it go? I'm not the dog.
You know what I will say? Jeff in Southfield calling today. He sounded like someone that does the dog, doing an impression of the dog, not to sound too much like the dog.
Come on.
But he had
You've
a couple of spots where I'm like, oh my God, that sounded like the dog.
It's not difficult to do. You've heard JJ do the
Yeah, I know.
dog. Come on.
We used to all have Cal in Vegas impressions too about, I'm going to meet him at the airport and rip his beard off and make him eat. Mine's horrible, but people used to do his really good. So if you've got a really distinct thing, it's easier to imitate. We all got quiet.
I was thinking.
Hey Margo, what? Where are you gonna watch the Smack Off? Like, what's your plans tomorrow? Like, what are you doing?
She has to
Probably
work.
I'm going to be in the car. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, well, I have to go to Buffalo. My son has a dentist appointment at 2:30, so I'm going to miss. I'm going to be on delayed reaction.
Oh.
I probably won't know who won until 3:30ish.
Till Stuck Nuts on, and you hear it there. Are you gonna listen to Stuck Nuts Show, Margo? Are you calling in? I saw them say call in, and then you gave your picks on Twitter. It's like, no, call in. Oh, tonight. She just her
phone died.
Her battery was going dead.
I actually got to bail too, so
Dude, you've
I'll chat
got
with you guys later.
37 minutes. I'm gonna get out in 7, so you have a, I don't want to go right up to you guys. So
No, go ahead.
nah.
We're not gonna start until 6:30 your time. So just go right up to it. Stay on, man.
Unless Tyler stays with me. I have nothing else
Tyler
to
will
say.
stay with you. All right,
Tyler's
I'll chat
gotta
with you
keep
guys
me
later.
company. All right, late.
All right, we'll see you,
Right.
Bacon.
If anyone else wants to come into the show, come on in. Oh, I got to resize it again. That's what she said.
Hey,
I had to make everything bigger because you guys were all shrunk down, and you in your vertical screen. There we
I
go.
can hold it like that, I
No,
guess.
you're fine.
No, I can't hold it. No, I can't hold it like
yeah,
that.
Stick with that. That's fine. Anyone wants to DM? Of course, Tiffany can't DM or Twitter because Tiffany can't talk for 57 days. Did you hear that? Tiffany
What does
had
that mean?
vocal cord surgery. So Tiffany's
Was that like
the doctor said you can't talk for like 53 days or 57 days or something.
it's like what's the other guy that had like the AC/DC singer, right? He blew his vocals out like he just don't talk, he can't talk. Or...
Oh, I didn't know that. I know there's been several singers that can't. And then what's that? Huey Lewis, he's deaf now. He went deaf. So can't he?
He always comes by Oshkosh. They're always Huey Lewis in the news
Huey
is
Lewis?
always Thursday night show. Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So what else is
If I'm gonna do this for a little bit more, hold on. I was gonna give Margo shit. If she's gonna fucking get rid of the Bic, but what you want to get is a torch. Get the propane. It lights right
hell
up.
Yeah. Do you use the propane to light your fireworks? Are you gonna light fireworks this year?
No, probably not because of the Tuesday. I got a big camping trip coming up. I got a rock festival in northern Wisconsin coming up, so I got to meet with my friends on Saturday, exchange some tickets and parking passes, and kind of get ready for that.
One of our mutual friends is coming out to Washington to that Gorge Amphitheater to do there's some concert that he's going to. I'm not going to name anybody, but yeah. So
I know who you're talking about.
I looked at how close
he's
that
in
was.
Wisco.
Yes, I looked at. Oh yeah, that's I heard someone outed that today. I know I'm not supposed to know what goes on in that room. I know more about what goes on in that room than Wells does.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's all inside. Everyone's like, what? So yeah, I looked at that Gorge Amphitheater because I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go up and meet those guys or whatever. It's 6 hours away.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I thought that I was
well, it's a gorge.
Well, the Columbia Gorge is only an hour and a half. So like Hood River and all that. I'm like, well, if it's an hour and a half, I'm going to drive out there and 6 hours. Nah. There was a shooting there about 2-3 weeks ago. This guy shot like 3 people. It was Tiffany said when we were talking about the vocal cord surgery, it sucks. Just imagine how isolating it is. But luckily, I can still type. So yeah, not being able to talk for 53 days would suck.
That would be difficult, I would imagine. That would not be good. Speaking of gorges and that, there's a video you should pull up for maybe one of your other shows, but Red Rocks, right? You've seen that amphitheater before in Colorado.
They had a big hailstorm.
They had the big hailstorm, and not the band hailstorm, which I'll see. I believe this coming up, but that was nuts.
Yeah, there was like 90 injuries or something. They had to bring all the fire and EMTs in and treat all those people. They were hiding under things and getting just pelted by those big hailstones. So 6 hours, are you riding your bike? No, the Gorge Amphitheater is up in central Washington. So you know how the Columbia River goes between Washington? Well, then it goes north. The Gorge Amphitheater is north of what I think of as the Gorge. So anyway, no, it's 6 hours. F that.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
driving up there.
That's a little bit of a hike for a little day trip.
That's one way. If it was 6 hours round trip, maybe, but not 12 hours round trip.
Yeah.
For the smack off, I bet on Kyle in Green Bay and bet on Fabian. I'll let that ride. Neither one of those people is eligible. Are you kidding?
I don't know. Kyle might show up.
Kyle's
he might
not
be
eligible.
there.
He's
No.
not in the smack off. No,
No.
people like that have got to reapply. No. Unless he got a golden ticket I didn't know about.
No, he didn't. No.
Kyle's kind of MIA. He's kind of distanced himself from the, I'm not a clone,
Yeah.
even though I got
Well-
Jim Rome's name tattooed on my back. I'm not a clown.
He's me and him went to the same high school. He's a couple of years younger, so we know a lot of the same people. He's really he's done with I think obviously he's kind of like done with the show, but just trying to build up some sports programs around here at the old high school, and he's doing a really good job, I think, with it. Because the school that I went to, not maybe the best school in Green Bay, and just pumping up the kids and getting them out there, and keeping them out of trouble and doing the sports and stuff. So he's doing a really good job with that.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
I
here.
gotta pee,
Hold on.
dude. I was gonna have you hold on.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
No,
you
you're
can
fine.
look at this nasty garage door.
I'm trying to
I can still
find
hear you though.
trying to find Liz doing Mrs. What's his name? God, I hate Bacon. If you're listening, that person that said it's hard to find drops on Stucknut, amen. I can never find the drop I want. The search sucks on Stucknut. And if Steve, you're listening, sorry, butt nuts, but I can never find old drops.
Figure it out, Steve.
Damn it. I'm looking for it. It's like, there's no freaking way I can find this stupid thing. I'm looking in the take box. I'm trying to type in Liz in Falls.
What the heck was that?
Yeah, well, I got that drop because
What the heck
I
is that?
pulled it. But I type it in and then it takes me to the forum. No. Butt nuts, your site is so hard to use. I just want to find the Mrs. Rick and Buffalo call. I'll be
I
here
don't
all
remember
night.
that.
Entire forum. No, I want to search for Mrs. Rick in Buffalo. I hit search, and then it takes me to some bullshit. Search results for Mrs. Rick in Buffalo. Sorry, no matches were found. Damn it, butt nuts. You know what? I'm going to use Google. Mrs. Rick in Buffalo. I bet Google isn't lame.
Benton's got it on YouTube.
Look at this. I go to Stucknut for 20 minutes. I can't find it. And I type it in Google, and sure enough, it's right there.
That's
Damn
funny.
it, butt nuts.
Fucking butt nuts.
Butt nuts.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. If the site crashed, right? So he lost a lot of stuff too, I thought, allegedly.
Yeah, that's just an excuse for his site being clunky. Actually, I can't find it here either. These are all Rick and Buffalo calls. I want Mrs. Rick and Buffalo. How about Liz? Liz in Fall. Is it Falls River or Fall River?
Fall City.
Fall City. Jim Rome. She doesn't have too many calls, so I can find it. Oh God, I'm dying. Fabian, there's a Fabian call. Why would Fabian call up when I type in Liz in Fall City?
Well,
Is Liz in Fall City a
doggy
fake
dog.
Fabian? Did she do that? I don't know. Liz in Fall City, Mrs. Rick in Buffalo. Margot, charge your phone. Rick and Buffalo, Rick and Buffalo, Rick and Buffalo. No. Liz Kennedy? Oh, come on, Google. You're as bad as butt nuts. All right. Anyway.
Yeah. Tomorrow will be funny. So
Jim
going
and
to the
Fall River,
Lorelei.
That's what I was thinking of. What's that?
We've
Tomorrow?
got going to the Lorelei tomorrow. We got the famous Jamie in Green Bay, which is a tweeter, right? He gets read all the time.
Yes.
And that's a dude. Yep. And, White Sox fan, cool guy, witty, funny. Well, there's also another Jamie in Green Bay, the female.
Oh, really?
And yes. So she confirmed she's going to go. She brings her dad along. He's a bit older, and yep. So yeah. So last year, getting to meet the female Jamie in Green Bay, she just goes, yeah. People aren't quite sure which Jamie it is, so she gets credits for, the guy Jamie tweeting. So that was kind of funny. But last year, yeah, it was awesome. When Caleb walked in again, like I was saying, we knew he won because obviously the tape delay, and he got the call and he had to go outside, and it was like, oh God, this is it. And then he walks back into the bar and we all erupt, and yeah, that was cool. I'll have to say to Dave, we kind of screwed up. We should have had a champagne bottle ready to go. We did not have a champagne bottle. Maybe I can pick one up tomorrow, so we can pop some bubbly for the victory. Yeah, but that was neat. And then after Caleb won, we went out. We got some tacos. We went and got tacos, which was
Caleb.
Cool.
With Caleb,
Yeah.
or you and Wait,
Yeah.
here I go. Did you find it, Tiffany?
I
the
didn't find
drop?
nothing. I didn't find nothing.
No, Tiffany. Here you go, horse. Did you find me the drop?
Yeah.
Is someone DMing
I can't find.
to me?
I can't see the chat, guys. Sorry.
You can't. Oh yeah, because you're on just the Zoom. No, it's Tiffany said. I'll send it to you on Twitter. Good. She found the Liz in. I can't want to say Falls River, but it's Jim and Fall. Live in Falls City.
Falls.
Call.
Yeah.
Of Rick.
Nice.
That no good husband of mine. I'm losing my voice. So tomorrow So you guys listen to Jim Rome? Do you guys watch it on TV at the Lorelei, or do you listen?
We watch it on TV. So if you saw the Lorelei's tweet today, or Dave in Green Bay's tweet,
yes,
he's that's pretty much where we're looking at. That'll be filled with people. So there is a TV in the corner, and what's funny about it too is it's an old bar, right? This bar is super old.
It looks old, dude.
So,
it's all like wood
yeah.
paneling inside, and yeah.
Yep. So he's got his regulars. So you'll get the old blue hairs coming in, and there's a bunch of people dead silent, staring at the TV, and they're like, "Can we get lunch?" And it's like,
yes.
So,
That's funny.
What we I think last year there was a little bit of a younger group that came in, and they had no idea, and they're trying to sit at the bar, and it's just like they're just talking, and obviously nobody else is talking during while the show is on.
Yes.
And yeah, it was pretty funny. What the fuck is this? So
can you imagine walking into a place like that and you're like, what is going on? What?
Well, the people are used to their regular, it's always on Friday, and I think he does Friday fish fry, so he does it for lunch.
Yes.
So people come in for their lunch fish or whatever, and yeah, it's just what the fuck?
No, Tiffany, it wasn't Mona, it was Liz. No, Liz did it. No, we know this because okay. Hold on. It says on Stucknut Mona, but Liz, we've had Liz on the Woodscopes. We've all talked about her making this call.
This is why if you've got a golden ticket, you have to call. You got to play your way in. Yeah, I don't know what you got time right there.
I'll tell you who it is.
Let's go to Knoxville. She's got a golden ticket. Mona, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
No. This isn't what.
Great.
Let me see. Maybe.
Look, I'm going to be brief. I'm coming off the night shift where I'm
That's
an
not
ER
Liz.
nurse and first
No.
responder, and this is my RSVP
But I
call.
want to hear it.
You called me dangerous, like Iceman called Maverick. So let's see how dangerous I can be to people like,
Hold on.
oh, I don't know, Rick in Buffalo. How you doing? Get off the pot, man. Love your show.
Okay, so that is an impersonation. So you are correct. You found, but no, she called in posing as Mrs. Rick in Buffalo, and it was definitely Liz. I mean, when you hear it, you're like, that's Liz. But yeah, apparently Mona called in and impersonated.
What the
Rick
heck
in
was that?
Buffalo. That was Mona. Yeah. What the?
What the heck was that?
There you go. What? Why is
Okay.
this volume down? Hold on. I use this. This is my white noise at night, not Liz.
What the heck was that?
But we play this, and then this is my white noise at night, so that my wife doesn't wake up when I'm like, you know. So we play this at night. That's our white noise. It's called the Arctic Winds, and it's on loop. And that way, if I'm going, my wife doesn't wake up and nudge me. So anyway, that's.
Does the occasional seagull go, caw, caw?
No, it's just winds.
or-
It's like whoosh, whoosh. We take this on our cruise everywhere because, you know, white
Hey.
noise. Need to sleep.
It's all
Check
good.
your Twitter DM. Okay, maybe she found it this time. Wait. Or is that an old message? Hold on. What's the timestamp? That's 2 minutes ago. Did you send me another one? So, no, that's the old one. That's the old stuck nut. The fact that you found that is amazing because Steve's butt nut site sucks. I cannot find that damn thing. How do you search? Where's the search?
I think
there,
I've tried
search.
looking on there once for something
on.
before. It's not. He needs a better search feature thing.
Mrs.
Yeah,
Rick.
get on that, butt nuts.
Yeah, butt nuts.
Come on.
And stop blaming Headstrom and Pulldog for your faulty server site shit. Wait, okay. James in Portland. It just, Steve, your site sucks. Anyone that wants anything should go to HollywoodRejects.com and not Stucknut. Because I cannot, it just took me to the calls from today. I typed in, let me try Liz. Liz. Oh, dude.
Just type in Liz.
No, I'll get a ton of them. Okay, let me try that.
Just try that.
Oh, wait. You might be onto something. Liz in Falls City calls about the full voice. Wait. Fake.
He's onto
James,
something.
Jay Moore. Diarrhea is the great equalizer. Why is Diarrhea the great equalizer showing up as Liz? Call from Liz. That doesn't have the word Liz in it.
Yeah, his search is a little wonky.
Liz,
then, huh?
wait.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
okay. I got it. Hold on. Here it comes. We've got time to kill. We got 20 minutes. Liz calls about Kepka's girls swooning over Tiger. God, Liz, you got a lot of calls. Holy crap. You know what? I'm so close to calling Jim Rome, but I said I'd give Paulie $1,000 if I ever did, so I can't. But I was thinking about
You
it
still
today.
owe Jared that bar tab.
I don't owe him shit. Because Puldock never did the milk crate challenge. So Jeremy or Jared or whoever the hell can kiss my ass. Once Puldock does the milk crate challenge, that would be like someone doing the 12 by 12 and using Jack in the Box tacos. You'd say, that's not the 12 by 12. It doesn't count. Well, Puldock never did he never did the milk crate challenge. Once he does it, then
Can
I'll
you
send
just
the $100.
Venmo? Hey, here. Can we set up a Venmo then? At least, if you want to donate to the Lorelei and pay for our drinks clones, we'll accept it. And Horse is going to start us off with $100 because he said he would do it. I don't think Jared is actually going to be there. Unfortunately, it's kind of a bummer.
Is it Jared that does that to me or Jeremy? I forget who it is.
It's Jared.
Oh,
it's Jared.
Okay. I knew it was someone that tries to get free $100. Puldock, you need to stand on all those milk crates before I send that $100. And then I'll gladly do it.
I'm pretty sure we can arrange Poldock to stand on a milk crate and.
Oh, did you see when that was popular? Those people were like
I
cracking
know
their
what you're
heads
talking
open,
about.
which is why I knew I'd never have to pay. 12 Poldock ain't doing. He's not standing on 12 milk crates. I wouldn't stand on 12 milk crates. It's suicide.
Yeah, if I remember the challenge correctly, the up part is easy. It's coming down.
Yes.
It's like the
Yes.
hard part.
Yes, and then they start getting wobbly, and then they eat it.
Yeah.
I cannot find
yep.
this call. She calls a lot, though. Oh, well, she used to. Liz thinks Jeff in Southfield is Vic. That was from 12/18/18. I cannot find this call. Come on, butt nuts. What's your damn stupid search sucks.
Clock is ticking, dude.
Mrs. Liz Rick. Let's try Liz Rick. Just Liz Rick.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found. Okay, that was the
Found it?
Yeah, that was the key. Here we go. Here we go. This is an awesome call.
Meantime, Eric Hosmer will be joining me momentarily. I do have time, as I effort him as well, to take a phone call. We profiled Rick in Buffalo. Interestingly enough, Rick's wife, Mrs. Rick in Buffalo, is calling. And I'm not sure that she ever has. I'm not sure that I knew there was a Mrs. Rick. Although I had to assume. Let's find out. Mrs. Rick in Buffalo. Is that really you?
What the heck was that? Hey, Jim, it is me. I just want to tell you that I'm sick and tired of my worthless, lazy husband calling your show. He can barely take out the trash and put food on the table, much less participate in your radio program. And to those two losers, 512 Lumber and Orion, hanging out at Lake McConaughey right now, you two lames couldn't catch a fish if it jumped out of the water and bit you in the ass. And Jim, if you care to put me in the smack off, I'll take my bum of a husband down. It'll be easy. I do it every day of the week anyhow. He's more scared of me than he is of the BIC.
You know what's great is Margot's chiming in on Twitter. She said, yes! Exclamation marks. Jim's reaction. Jim's going to crack on Liz a little bit right here.
You don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
So is it me, or was that Mrs. Rick in Buffalo, or was that Liz screaming like she was Mrs. Rick in Buffalo? Hey, Liz, you had me going for like a second. If that. I knew that was not Mrs. Rick. I didn't know who it was, but I knew it was not Mrs. Rick. It took me 1/1000th of 1 second to figure out that was Liz. Thankfully, we are joined right now by our guest.
That was funny. Tyler's still here, but he's turned off his camera and microphone. So either he's taking a potty break, but anyway, he's here. Oh, there he is. That was great. That was great. By the way, Tiffany, if you you found it too. So thank you very much. I was able to find it using Buttnuts' horrible search engine. It was spot on War Lady clones. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Liz is great. You know what's funny? I'm going to talk behind Liz's back right now. Liz was like, I'm not listening anymore. I hate the show. It's horrible. And now she's gotten reinvented, and she's like, she's getting mentioned like several times a week again. Well, she's tweeting at the show.
What the heck is that?
So anyway, I love it.
I liked when he went in on her on the Pat Sajak thing. That was great.
Okay, I didn't hear this. I'm missing a lot of the show these days. But what was that? Oh wait. When Seacrest, I did hear that. I did. Now I caught that later because I'm going back and listening to the show. He's like, don't go in on the family, Liz. Based on your one good call, don't be going after Dr. Ruth. And don't be going after whatever the Andy Bean or whatever the hell that is. That's some local radio shit in LA. Something in Bean.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, because I was talking about that too. I'm like, well, who's going to be the replacement for Pat, right? I heard of the announcement, and then it's like, well, who's it going to be? And it's Ryan Seacrest. It's like,
yeah, I'm not a big Seacrest guy.
No,
Didn't
so,
he fill in on that Regis show? Wasn't he part of?
Yeah, he was on Kelly. Yeah, when Regis retired, he was.
Was that before or after
Kelly
Strahan? Was that before or after Strahan?
Before, I believe. Don't quote
he
me
came
on
in
that.
when Regis retired. Why can't she keep a man in there? Hasn't there like 5 guys in that slot? Now it's her husband. She must be annoying
I can't
as
answer
hell.
that.
How can you be more annoying than Kathy Lee Gifford? Apparently she can be. These guys don't want to hang around for more than a year or two. They're like, oh, God, she's driving me crazy.
Yeah. No, that was funny. So with the Seacrest, and now here's the question though. It's like, okay, if you had to pick, who would you want to see in there? A couple names tossed out there. Peyton Manning would be a good host.
Peyton Manning, but I don't know that he would do it, right? He's got so much money, he doesn't need to do that.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, Seacrest doesn't need the money either.
No. But
he's set for life. Margot says on Twitter, Maggie Sajak will turn the letters. Oh, is his daughter coming in?
Yeah. Yes, I think that's going to be the successor.
So Vanna she's retiring?
Not necessarily, but I don't know. The rumblings on Twitter that I've seen is she's not had a pay raise in a billion years. She's only making $3 million a season, where Pat was making like 30 or something.
But come on, I mean, you're turning letters. You're not. He's got to like, hello, contestant. So let you know, and then this and he's doing a lot more work.
Well, no, but Vanna says we'll be right back when they're at
Oh well, she needs
Hawaii,
$1 million to say that. Yeah, that should be $1 million raise to say we'll be right back. Because she might screw it up and say we'll be back right. Oh darn! Oh, it's so hard. Yes.
I have seen Sajak's daughter guest do it before, and it's just like I didn't know who it was. I'm like, wow, that's a very young-looking woman there, like young Vanna, whatever. And it's like, oh, that's Sajak's kid. It's like, okay. So
Maria Menounos, you know who that is, right? Maria Menounos. She's a celebrity. Anyway, she's from Greece. She does like entertainment shows and stuff. She was on the Reinvention Project with Jim Rome, and she used to practice when she was little, like 5 years old, practice. Oh, she said she worked at her first job was at a donut place, and she would practice showing the donuts to the customers without looking and trying to be. So she got to be on Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, and they told that story, and Vanna let her come up and turn the letters for one round. And it was like, oh my gosh, because she had dreamed about
the dream come true.
Yeah, like she was
cool.
9 years old or whatever.
Hey, have you ever?
I don't want to go into stuck butts. Butt nuts show. 10 minutes. Hard out.
5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. Sounds
hard
good.
out. We will be out.
So I know around here they have that traveling Wheel of Fortune. Have you ever entertained that? Gone and see it where they kind of.
Yes, that came through Portland. Yes, it came through Portland. Yes,
and
but it wasn't
good,
like the real. We actually had Wheel of Fortune travel here, where they actually had the official people, because they did that 10 years ago. They would pick a city, maybe 2 or 3 cities a year, and bring the show. But Pat would come.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This isn't Pat.
Yes,
this
I know what you're talking about too. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Yep. And I don't know if it's true. I think if you do good on that, then you have a chance to really get on the show. Then the real show.
Margot says she wants to try out for the Wheel of Fortune job. Margot, I think you should. You should go, hello, here's your A. Buy a vowel.
They ain't gonna let you wear. They're not gonna let you wear Bills gear on national television.
She might accidentally burn one of the letters. Oh shoot! I didn't know we still needed the letter. I threw it in the fire pit. Tiffany says Pat Sajak, Alex Trebek, Bob Barker. They were those shows. It's not the same without them. My parents, by the way, when they were married in the '60s, I think it was before I was born, they went on Let's Make a Deal with Monty Hall. And they won a refrigerator. Cool. Now, I do remember the refrigerator because we had
hold
that
on
for
now.
15 years.
Stop. Can you? Where's this episode? Can we see it? Can we pull it up?
So my dad took. This is the '60s. My dad took his home movie camera, his 8mm, and pointed it at the television. Yes, you can barely see it, but yes, you can see it. Yes.
Well, you have to play that for us on a watering hole or something.
I need to convert the family movies because I've got because my dad passed away, and of course I have them, and I need to transition them from 8mm to digital. And my family's been on me for like a decade.
Well, now Tyler and Oshkosh is on you with it. Let's go. Get her done.
I will get it, and I will show my parents being on. Let's make a deal. And apparently, so they got the big deal, right? So during the commercial, and my mom has told me this story 50 million times, her and my dad are like, during the commercial break, they're like, okay, we're going to have one. No, pick door number 2. Okay, we're going to pick door number 2. Yes, we're picking door number 2. And then he comes back from the commercial and he goes, okay, what door? And my mom goes, door number 1. She picked the different door. So I don't know if they were going to get a zoink on 2 or if it was the big deal, but they ended up with a refrigerator and like 12 cases of oyster chowder. Yeah. And a refrigerator freezer. Yeah. So
Jesus. Cool.
Tyler is so cool. Thanks for hanging out with us, friend. Tiffany says that. You are so cool. Thanks for hanging out with us. Friend.
Well, thanks.
So yeah, Tyler's
cool.
Yeah, of course. Anyone's cool when they're wearing the what do they call those?
Pit Vipers. Let's go.
Anyone's cool in Pit Vipers. So yes.
Hell yeah. No, I wear these. So every time I go to a Packer game, I have these on the whole freaking time. And what was cool last year, all those big houses, those big party houses along the right outside the shadow of Lambeau Field on Lombardi Ave. I took a selfie with the Pit Vipers on. I tweeted at the Packers and then go to the game. Whatever they put me up on the Jumbotron. I think it's due to the glasses.
You got up on the Jumbotron? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. I'll if you scroll through my Twitter, you'll find it from last September. You'll see.
Someone knew that you were on the Someone got a picture of you on the Jumbotron?
No, we saw it. I couldn't do it quick enough.
That's what I figured.
But yeah, we couldn't do it quick enough. And then I did have other friends there. They're like, we just saw you on the Jumbotron. I'm like, sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was fun. So we'll try again this year. I got so because I'm in Brown County. My mom lives in Brown County. There is a lottery. We got to get out here though.
No, I'm watching the clock. We will get out, like Bacon said. Go right up till we will get out at 6:29.
All right, sounds good. So there's a lottery because there's a sales tax for the county, Brown County, for the residents, and you can enter your name into this lottery, and you have the chance to get Packer tickets. One game, you don't know what you're gonna get. Well, my mom won the lottery, and once you win, you're in until you want to get out. So once a year, we'll get tickets, and we finally figured out what tickets we got. So I will be going to the LA Rams game November 5th at Lambeau Field. So that'll be one of the games I'll be at for sure this year.
Who's the Rams starting quarterback now? Is it still? It's not the guy from Detroit still, right? Didn't they get
Stafford? Isn't it Stafford?
Is it Stafford? They also got. Who's the other guy that was the Cleveland Browns guy when it was America's team?
I
want to say Johnny Manziel, but that's not. That was the guy before him.
No, it's I know his name.
Yeah, he did. Does those State Farm commercials. Who?
He looks like a bum. The Browns guy.
Yeah, he wore that stupid jacket to that press conference. He looked like Columbo.
Oh, I can't even remember right now.
I can picture his face too. Anyway, he's on the Rams too, so I don't know if they're gonna try to start.
Well, the Rams.
Everyone's probably yelling at us in chat like it's not.
I don't want to say Joe Burrow. It's not Joe.
No, Burrow. I want to say Manziel, and it's not Manziel. It's the guy that followed him. It's who is it? My friends bet on the Rams for the Super Bowl. $5 or $5 wins you $405. I bet. What did I bet? $2 and I won $1,000.
Oh my
That was the greatest
the Super Bowl
freaking
bet.
thing.
Oh,
Was it
when
$1
we were on
or
the
$2?
cruise or the-
It's like a $2 bet or something, and I won 1,000.
Yeah, the parlay of you guessed.
Yeah, I
like,
guessed the first 3 people to score a touchdown, and I literally got it exactly right. It was so freaking cool. And I was in the middle of the Caribbean Sea with Polly. That's like the best night ever. We were watching the Super Bowl in the Caribbean Sea. My parents, Polly, his wife, my wife, and then and after I got the first one, I'm like, oh, by the way, if these 2 people score touchdowns in this order, Kelsey and then the guy AJ Brown, I'm gonna win $1,000. And then Kelsey scores, and I'm like, and then when he scored, we're screaming, and everyone's like, looking at us like, what? Why are these Mayfield? Thank you.
Baker
Margot
Mayfield,
got
I
it.
knew it.
Baker Mayfield.
Thank you.
Margot
that is right.
saved
yeah,
the show. Thank you, Margot. Thank you. Hello. Yeah, that
The other
was
one,
like
though,
the
too,
greatest-
going
and that was
back
Marco
a few
Polo,
years
so
ago
guys
when
saw it
you-
live, huh?
The other bet that you had a few years ago with
that was
the tight end
Gronk.
Gronk.
He was 7
Yeah,
yards
you're
short, and I would have won
3 or 7.
That was like $6,000, I think, or $3,000 or something. That
Yeah,
was
you had like a $50 bet.
yeah.
It
He
would've
had to
been
get
6
2
grand.
touchdowns and 80 yards receiving, and he got like 72.
180, 170 or something. And
Oh,
you
was
were
it?
100.
I know I
Yes,
was 7 yards short. Okay,
It was-
no, it was 120, and he got 113 and 2 touchdowns. So he had 2 touchdowns like by halftime, and then they got such a big lead that they started
They weren't
running the
passing.
ball over and
Yep.
over. I'm like, no, I need 7 yards, and then he
Yeah.
dropped one. He dropped one that would have won. That would have given it to me. Yeah, prop
That
up to the
would have been
best. Marco's
sick.
saying goodbye. Yeah. Oh, we gotta get out, dude. All right, we're late.
Okay, we'll see you.
Stucknut.com. They're doing their show right now. Stucknut. Let's go over there. I'll be there.